Okay, so time value of money is a crucial skill. Everybody doing strategic case study needs to know, right? Because time value of money stems across almost all the topics, and you need it. Whether you are doing lease or buy, whether you are doing forex or interest rate management, sometimes you have to discount to present value or compound to increase until, let's say, you are doing a cash budget. They tell you that sales is likely to increase by what? 30% or increase by 10% for the next 5 years. You need to know how to compound. So these skills are very crucial if you are doing financial management. Like it's in case study, you know financial management is there. Since time value of money, every day it pops up one way or the other, we need to prepare very well for time value of money. So what are we going to do? Let's look at the outline of today's session. Okay, so what are we going to do? I believe you can see my screen. So we
Yes.
look at what the time value of money is, okay, and the factors that affect it. We are going to look at the principle of compounding, okay, or growth, the growth mechanism. Okay, so compounding or the growth mechanism in questions or growing technique. Then we'll come and look at discounting, okay. So when it comes to discounting, a lot of people have problems when it comes to discounting, especially when it comes to, we'll look at dealing with normal cash flows, okay? When cash flows just across different years, we'll look at how to deal with annuities, okay? How to deal with annuities, and annuities, we'll look at delayed annuities and annuities on accounts, or what we call annuities in advance, okay? We are going to look at these. Then we are going to also look at perpetuities, which are perpetual annuities, which are cash flows forever. So with these ones, once we start understanding these ones, we'll now come and look at risk and uncertainty on cash flows, how risk and uncertainty play on cash flows, right? So risk and uncertainty, possibly what we are talking about is what do we call it? Expected values and their impact on cash flows, right? So we'll look at this, and then if we have some time, we are now going to use this to deal with lease or buy decisions. Because definitely once you are looking at cash flows, then cash flow estimation. Okay, so cash flow estimation is very important. Okay, so cash flow estimation. How to estimate cash flows for time value of money or discounted cash flows, right? How to estimate the cash flows. So estimating cash flows, we have to look at Kwame Nkrumah and the big six. Okay. So the big six. So operating cash flows, how do we get them in a cash flow computation? Tax payable, tax saving on capital allowance, working capital cash flow, initial investment, and scrap or trading value. Okay, so these are the 6 cash flows, and we have to know how to deal with all of them. But my most important thing is first learn how to discount. If you know how to discount, I'm happy, because that is where the marks are, right? So we'll learn how to estimate cash flows, both from the local point of view and estimate cash flows from the foreign subsidiary or foreign point of view. So when you have, let's say, you buy a foreign company somewhere, and you have to appraise the cash flows in foreign currency. Okay, I've taught you how to forecast exchange rate and those things. We'll use all those things to forecast foreign cash flows, right? I didn't call it investment appraisal. I called it the time value of money technique, discounted cash flows, right? So once you understand this, then I know that my guys are on point. It doesn't matter the question they ask you, whether it is NPV, IRR, whatever. We are going to first learn about cash flows and time value of money in its entirety. Then from there, when I say investment appraisal, since you know how to discount and compound, it will be easier to apply it to any question. Is that okay? So write the outline down and let's take it one step at a time, and then we move. Are we there? Are you writing?
Yes, sir.
So this area, don't joke with it at all. This is the weakness of students. And every exam concerning financial management, you will see this there. So please take it very serious. If you are done, you let me know.
Hello, sir. Please, I beg you, can you repeat the big six again?
Is that you repeat what?
The big six, the operating cash flows, the tax.
Savings,
Okay.
working capital, initial investment, scrap value.
Thank you. Right.
Can we move?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Somebody's background is nice. Okay. Now, when we talk about the time value of money, what does it mean? The time value of money simply states that a cedi or 1 cedi today, okay, is more valuable or is worth more than a cedi tomorrow. Do you get it? A cedi today is what? It's worth more than a cedi what? Tomorrow. Hello, do we all understand what it means? We all understand what it means. Worth more.
Yes, sir.
So we are saying that if I promise to give you 100 cedis today, or give you 100 cedis in a year's time, which is more valuable? The 100 cedis today, right? Why? Because three things will act upon that money to reduce its value. The first is inflation. Okay. Cause of inflation What your money can buy today cannot buy tomorrow. 2, opportunity cost of capital. I could have put that 100,000 today into an investment, right? Which will grow to be something better in a year's time than to wait a year's time until you give me the money. And 3, risk. What if you die? What if you lose the money? Anything at all is possible, right? So these are the 3 reasons or the 3 factors that make it difficult for 1 cedi today to be equal to 1 cedi tomorrow. Does it make sense? So remember our good friend Rio: risk, inflation, and opportunity cost of capital. If you give me 1 cedi today, I can put it into something that'll give me better money than if I for a year's time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So to ascertain the value of 1 cedi today tomorrow, or 1 cedi tomorrow today, that is where the principle of compounding and discounting comes in. Okay, so we are saying that if I'm standing at today, present, okay, today is the present, I may want a value in the what? In the future. No be so. No be so. Now, if I am moving from the present to the future, the technique I have there is compounding. Okay? So if I want to move from present to future, the technique is called what?
Compounding.
Because I'm adding up, right? When I'm moving from the future to the present, the technique is called discounting. Okay? Now, when you are compounding, what you need to do is that you need to what? Take a present value, okay? A present value, and multiply it by 1 plus the rate, the growth rate, okay? 1 plus the growth rate.
Every month.
Somebody's background, I beg you, mute. And multiply by the growth rate raised to the number of periods. I didn't say number of years. I said number of what? Periods. This n is not number of years, it's number of periods. And if I'm discounting, it means I want to get my future value, right? How did we get this? You know that if you want to get an amount in the bank, you put in some principal. True or false? True or false?
True.
True.
That principal, interest will grow on the principal, meboa, at some particular rate. True or false? No be so. So the amount that will be in your bank account will be the principal plus the principal times the rate, which gives us the interest. Meboa. True or false? Is this not interest? Is this not interest? Hello?
Yes.
Is that not how interest is computed? So it means that the amount, let's make principal equal to P. Let's say principal equals to P. And the rate of interest rate becomes R. So amount is equal to principal plus what? Interest. And we know interest is what? The principal times what? The rate. No be so. Is that not so? Is that not so?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we want to make P stand, that means amount in the future will be equal to the principal plus the principal times the rate. No be so. Okay, good. Now, if I want principal to stand out, that means if I factor principal out, how do you factor out? People think factorization means dividing both sides by what you want to stand. That means I'm dividing both sides by P, right? And what this means is that P cancels itself out. P cancels itself out. So I'm only left with what? P outside. 1 will remain here, right? Plus R. Do you see? And this is the first cycle. Now, this thing that I have done, remember that in your bank account, this interest will be added to the principal, and that's the amount you have. Now, in the next year, now this total amount that you have is equivalent to your principal again. We are going to apply interest on it again. So another 1 plus R again will multiply, right? So you keep growing it or multiplying whatever figure you have by 1 plus R, 1 plus R, 1 plus R. And because in mathematics, A times A is equal to A squared, A times A times A is equal to A cubed is the same thing. This thing keeps repeating itself. Hence, we have P1 plus R raised to the power of 1 if you're in the first year, right? Which is this one here. So the amount in the first year. If you multiply by this again, it becomes P by what? 1 plus R raised to the power 2. Are you guys getting it? If you do it again, P1 plus R raised to the power 3. So P by this means P by 1 plus R appearing 3 times. Does it make sense? So it's just principal times interest that you are compounding. You are adding it up to the principal and applying interest on it again and again. That's how it became this. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So let's look at the application of compounding. Application of compounding. In your exam, compounding is applied in many folds, right? The first one is what? Increase or grow cash flows, right? So growth of cash flows. So for example, I tell you that what? Revenue, okay, is, let's say, 20 CD per unit, right? And 4,000 or 40,000 units will be produced what? In year 1, and is to grow, I get it, and is to grow by what? By 5% per annum. Okay, so what does this tell us? Let's prepare the revenue for this. That means we have to grow it by the growth rate. So let's put this thing together. How much becomes our total revenue for now? What's the total revenue today? We know revenue is always what? The selling price per unit times what? The number of units. No, be so.
Yes.
So in that case, we have what? 20 CDs by 40,000. And that gives us what? How much for revenue? As at today?
800,000.
800,000, right? So this is our revenue today. Now, this revenue is supposed to grow for the next 5 years. Okay, so how do we do this? We need to compound because we are growing from now to the future. Okay, so this 800,000 CDs, we have to grow it, right? So that means in year 1, we'll have to take what? This 800,000, which is the principal today, multiply by 1 plus, what was the growth rate?
5%.
5%, so 0.05, right? Raised to the power 1. Okay, so that's the first year. So if I do it this way, I can take the same 800 and do it raised to the power 2, or whatever figure I get here, I just multiply by 1.05 again. You get it? So what figure do I get? These techniques are very important to me. I prefer you understanding the mindset behind the techniques you are learning, right? Rather than just diving straight and start solving questions. So what do we get? Where's my calculator?
840,000.
So you got what? 840,000, right? Okay. So what you can do is still take this 840,000 again, also, and multiply by 1.05 again. And that means this 840 was inclusive of the first one, right? So you are multiplying by 1.05 again, meaning you are doing it 800 by what? This is equivalent to taking 800,000 and multiplying by 1.05 raised to the power 2. You get it? Because you did the first one, which gave you 840, which is in this, by another this, which is this one. Does it make sense?
Yes, it does, sir.
Yeah. So what other people do is this, that they found the same way we find discounting factor, they can find the compounding factor. Okay, and the compounding factor is this. Okay, so in year 1, I can decide to find the compounding factor and say that will be what? 1.05 raised to the power 1, and that gives us what? To 3 decimal places. Let's see, we'll do that one too. 1.05 raised to the power 3, that's how much? 1.158, right? Then you go to year 2 and do 1.05 raised to the power what? 2, right? And what do you get there?
1.103.
We get 1.103. No, the first one was wrong. Supposed to be year 3. It will still be 1.1050.
Yes, 1.105. 1.05.
So 1 raised to the power 5. 3, right? It gives you 1.05 raised to the power 3.
1.158.
Yeah, that's the one. 1.158. Okay. So let's just say it's 3 years. So what you do is you just take the cash flow and multiply by the compounding factor. This one. Do you get it? Just like the way we take cash flow and multiply by discount factor. Here we are growing it, not reversing it. We are adding to it. We are growing. We are not declining. Do you understand? Do you get it? So as you are growing the cash flow, are you all following? So 840,000 multiplied by 1.05. And that gives us what? 800 and what? 82,000 also.
Yes, sir.
Then we go to year 3. And then we take our 882,000 again, multiply by the same 1.05 again. And that gives us what? 926,100. No,
826,100.
same as taking this and multiplying by 800,000, taking this and multiplying by 800,000, taking this and multiplying by 800,000. It should give us the same figures that we see here.
Okay.
You understand? So it's like you are taking the cash flow and multiplying by factor, or some people call it the multiplier. If you try, do you get it? 1.103 by 800,000. You see, 882,400 is because of the rounding off, right? 1.158 by 8,000, 800,000, 926,400. You can see it's almost the same. Did it make sense? Did it make sense?
Yes, please.
So compounding
Yes,
can be used for inflation. Okay? In a question, it can be used for growing cash flows. Anything that is supposed to grow, we can use compounding to do it. All right? Good. We have compounding with growth. They will tell you that this cash flow will grow now by 5% for the next 6 years. Then in the next 10 years, it will start growing at 8%. I see it doesn't go this deep. So I won't go that deep, right? I'll just be on the surface. Now, let's say, when do we apply compounding again? In our bank account, right? So let's say that ABC company, okay, has to invest 240,000 now, okay? You are investing 240,000 now. So what will be the return, okay, if
Balance.
interest is accrued?
Balance.
Interest is accrued. So 240, where the return of interest is accrued for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years. Okay, A. What if interest was accrued annually for 5 years? Okay, so this is where we use it for investment. Okay, annually, interest can be accrued annually. Interest can be accrued semi-annually. Okay. Interest can be accrued quarterly. Interest can be accrued monthly. And interest can be accrued daily. Okay. This ones are just basic calculation, but people don't really get it. Okay, that's why I want you to really get these things. When you understand, it saves you a lot of work. I mean, yeah, we'll go deep and deep and deep until you get the whole concept. So relax, cool down, forget about investment appraisal, understand this. So now we want to invest 240,000, right? And then we are going to what? Compound, like we are going to accrue interest annually. Are you getting it? So let's say interest rates interest rates are what? Let's say 15%. So anytime you see interest rate in a question, I told you before when we're doing interest rate, that is always quoted what? Interest rates are always quoted what? Per
Annum.
annum. Every interest, even if they tell you it's semi-annually, the interest they give you is the per annum one, the yearly one. Okay, so let's do A, where interest is computed per what? Per annum, per year. Mewa. Okay, so first, what is our principal? P. What's our principal? Let P be equal to how much? Please, you should be giving me the figure.
240,000.
40,000.
That's what we want to put into the account, right? What is our rate today? It's annum, right? So we only get charged interest once in a year. Mewa. Times once. No, so just one time. True or false?
True.
Okay.
True.
What is the number of periods? We are only
5 years.
charged interest one time, and this one time we are going for 5 times. Mewa. So that means we only have 5 periods. Does it make sense? This n is not years. So people think the n in the raised to the power n is years. It's not years, it's periods. So if you are doing one time going for 5 periods, it means we have 5 periods of computation. So in that case, what becomes the future value? We know future value is our principal today, 1 plus r raised to the power n, right? And we know this is what we are putting in. So let's find our future value after 5 years. We know our principal is 240,000, no be so? We multiply this by 1.15 raised to the power 5, and that gives us what? So we should expect what? 482,725, no be so?
It is so, sir. But 26 because it's 0.72.
26. This is what we are getting, right? So that's per annum. This is what students are used to. Okay, very easy. Okay, now, what if interest was assigned semi-annually? If interest is assigned semi-annually every 6 months, it means how many times will we pay interest? How many?
We'll
Twice.
pay it twice in a year.
So it means that our
Okay.
principal, let P be equal to still 240,000. Meboa. No be so. But then what is our rate? Our rate given is 15%, but this one is per annum. Meboa.
Yes, divided by
How many times do we pay interest? 2 periods. Meboa. So in that case, that means interest for the first 6 months will be what? 7.5%. Meboa. True or false?
True.
Okay. Now, what is the number of periods? In a year, we'll pay interest how many times?
twice.
2 times. Meboa. We'll pay interest 2 times, but these 2 times we are going for 5 periods. Meboa.
Yes.
So overall, how many periods overall will we end up paying the interest?
10.
10 periods. Thank you. This is where students make mistakes, but I hope that it has started making sense to you. Is it making sense?
Yes.
Yo. So now, we are saying that then, yeah, please, who is that? Some people's background. I beg you. So we are getting critical. So we know that future value will give us what? The principal 1 plus r raised to the power n, right? So our principal we know is 240. Then we have 1.075, no, so raised to the power what? 10 periods. Nebua. So what do we get? It should be something closer to what we have at the top, but we are going to select which one is better. So that's how much? 240,000 by 1.075 raised to the power 10. And that is 494,648. No, so I believe this semi-annual was better than the first one, right? That's why if you are going for treasury bill, it is better you go for dollar cost average. Don't worry, we'll come and learn what that means later when I'm teaching you investment management. All right, so that is it. When are we paying again? Quarterly, right? I hope by now you are flowing with me. So see, So we are telling the investor which one is better. So if interest is accrued quarterly, how many quarters do we have in a year?
3 quarters.
No,
Four.
4.
4 quarters.
That means you are dividing by 4, right? Okay. So our principal is still 240,000. Meboa. Good.
Yes, sir.
15% per annum. But this 15% we are paying over quarters. So we divide by 4. Meboa. We are
Yes, sir.
paying 15 year chem 4 ebenya saying.
3.75.
So that means it's 3.75%, which is possibly 0.0375. Not so? Okay, good. Nice. So in that case, what is the number of periods? So the number of periods is what we call N, Meboa. So number of periods, we know that we are paying interest 4 times in a year, Meboa. We
Yes,
are
sir.
paying interest 4 times in a year, but this 4 times we are going for 5 years. No be so.
Yes, sir.
20.
20.
20 periods overall. I hope it's now making sense to everyone. So now, if we
Yes.
Magic.
now, is that?
I said it's magic.
But it makes sense. So 240,000 now, if we put it in 1.0375 raised to the power 20 periods, how much are we getting?
$501,156.
501,156. Okay. Now we have learned how to accrue interest quarterly. Let's try monthly. Now you get a flow, right? So monthly, we know our principal is still what? 240,000. No be so. What is our rate?
Yes, it is true.
15% per annum. But month, we have 12 months in a year. No be so.
1.25.
Okay, so that gives us what? 0. Why is this thing?
125.
My pen is the memory. The PC is tired. 0.012. Okay. Now we've gotten the rate. What about the number of periods, N? How many times is interest being accrued?
12 times.
12 times. At this 12 times, we are going for how many years? For
5.
years. So it means that how many periods will interest be computed?
60.
60 times, right? I hope now you understand the equation. You appreciate it. It's not just N, number of years. No, the N is not number of years. Have you come to understand what this N means?
Periods.
Yes. Periods for which you are computing interest. So it means that if I should do a table, I'll have to do this 60 times. So in that case, we know future value is what? My present value 1 plus R raised to the power N. Okay, so our future value is taking this 240,000, 1.0125 raised to the power 60. And that gives us how much?
505,724.
Raised to the power 60. 505,724. Okay, good. Okay, then finally we have Baba. E. We are computing interest what? Daily. How many days do we have in a year? 365 days. Not so. We know our principal is still what? 240,000. No be so. Our rate is what? We know it's 15% per annum, but there are 365 days in a year. So what is the interest every day?
0.041.
So 0.0 shouldn't be 41.
And also,
0.00.
It's 4.1095 by
no,
10 raised to the power minus 4. So we have to go 1,
3.
2, 3, 4. It's 0.0004.
Okay, times 100.
So that means 0.04%. That's it.
Okay, 0.04%.
Which means this is 0.0004.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that we have what? Our number of periods to be what? Interest to be charged 365 times.
5.
365 times is going for what? 5 years. That means how many periods? 365 by 5.
1825.
That's 1,825 times or periods for interest to be charged, right? So that means the future value of this investment will be what? Taking our what? 240,000 and multiplying by 1.0004. 1 raised to the power what? 1825.
Five zero seven 113 4.
So 507
One
114. Okay, so what are we inviting our investor? Which one should he choose? Which one gives him the higher return? Should he choose annually, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, or daily? Which one gave him the highest return? Which one would we have
Daily.
to choose? Daily, right? Because that's about 507. Followed by the monthly. You see, as you simmer down, the higher the interest rate, because you give the bank more time to make more money to pay you. Makes sense. Did we learn something? Did we learn something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was about compounding. Any question with compounding, or everybody's fine? Any question with compounding? Yes, please.
So is this the same as the effective interest rate?
No, effective interest rate means we don't multiply by any what do we call it? What do we call it? What word do I want to use? We don't multiply by any cash flow. So let's do the effective interest rate for each of them, right? So the first one, we knew that it was what? Look, 1.0, it was 15, right? 1.15, mebwa, raised to the power 1. No be so. So effective interest rate here will just be what? This 1.15 minus 1, mebwa, which gives us what?
Hello, sir.
0.15. That's the 15%.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Please, is your screen showing?
Yes, it is. So this was annual, right? Which was the effective interest rate. Let's go to semi-annual. Semi-annual, the interest rate, it was what? 1.075 raised to the power of 2. Mebwa, which will give us how much? Do the calculation list. You are going to get
1.157.
yes, 1.56,
156.
right? If you take out the 1 from it, the effective interest rate is 0.1556, right? That is why it was given a higher return. That's 15.56%. Do you get it? So compound only the multiplier and take out 1 from it. It gives you the EFI. Okay, let's see. When we did quarterly, the effective interest rate was what? It was 1.0375 raised to the power what? No, this one was in 2.
It's to the power 20.
It was raised to the power, it was 2 by 5, 10. It was raised to the power 10 rather. was raised to the power 10, right?
No, sir. The quarterly one.
No, not quarterly, semi-annual.
Yes, it was
Okay.
10.
10.
Yes, it was 2.061 or something. 2.061 minus 1. That means the effective interest rate is 1.061, which is over 100% of it. You get it? So always you compound it, you don't multiply by cash flow, then you take 1 out. That gives you the effective interest rate. Is it clear?
Prof, why minus 1?
We are looking for the interest alone, effective interest. So remember, this is principal. So you are taking amount minus principal. Is it not interest? Interest in percentage is effective interest. Make sense? Does it make sense?
Okay.
Are you sure you get it?
Sir, please take it again.
Listen, I explained it earlier. That P plus P times R. Not so. We factorize P out. So we are left with 1 plus R. No be so. No be so. So
P
P
plus
times R, which is the interest. If I deduct P from it, what would I be left? Is it not only P times R, which is the interest?
yes.
So the same thing here, if I deduct P from this one, which is equivalent to the 1, I'm taking it out, then I'm only left with the interest portion. True or false? That is why I'm taking out 1. I'm taking out the principal portion from whatever we have here. So whatever is left is the interest portion alone. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So finance, foundations ni here pa. If your foundations in finance and accounting are poor, it worry you your profession. You really need to learn these things. Because by all means, you don't know where you find yourself later. Because these things are very important. And most books don't even treat it well. But are we on course? Can we go to discounting? Can we go to discounting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when we are discounting, we are reversing the equation. So we are saying that we said future value is equal to what? The present value, 1 plus R raised to the power n. Now we are making what? We want to rather find P, present value. So if we divide both sides by this, that's the only thing worrying the P. So this will cancel this, and we are only left with what? The present value is equal to the future value, which is the cash flow, multiplied by what? 1 plus R over 1 plus R raised to the power n. Now, we know that if we have what? A over B, it can be written as what? It can be rewritten as what? A times B inverse. No be so? No be so?
It be so.
So this can be rewritten as the future value times 1 plus R raised to the power minus n. If you are compounding, it is n, but when you are discounting, it's minus n. I prefer this one. It's easier. Does it make sense? Now we are using the same example. Are you getting it? And we are going to what? Work back. We are going to work back. If interest was compounded annually, if interest was compounded, was discounted semi-annually and all that, right? So what was the cash flow we had? What was the first cash flow we had? 500 and what? 400 and how much? How much?
482. 482,726.
Let's go and check. 482.
726.
726, right? Let's use it to work back. Let's see something. So now the question, what is the question? The question is that what? An investment, are you getting it? Will generate a return of how much? Or forward of, let's just use 500,000, right? Just to be fair. of 500,000 in 5 years' time. Okay? No be so? No be so?
Yeah, you should.
In 5 years' time. Oh, why is this thing messing up? In 5 years' time. And interest rate is what? Interest rate was what? Is it not 15% per annum? Okay. So find the principal today, which is the present value. If interest is
Yeah.
accrued A, annually, B, semi-annually, and C, quarterly, D, daily, and E, monthly. Okay, now we are going reverse. So let's see what is happening. Now they are telling you that future value is what? 500,000. No be so. Meboa.
So,
Rate. They gave us what? 15% per annum. And this 15%, we are only doing it once. Meboa. No be so. So it's still 15%. Then what happened? This is equivalent to 0.15. Then the number of periods. We are only charging interest one time, but for 5 years. No be so. It no be so. Nah, so. No be so. So in that case, we know present value gives us what? Our future value multiplied by 1 plus r raised to the power negative n. And we know this 1 plus r raised to the power negative n is what we call the discount factor. So if you like, you can do this on your calculator and multiply by the future value. So let's find the present value. We know our future value is 500,000. No be so. Okay, we multiply by what? 1.15 raised to the power negative 1. Okay, so if you like, you can find this one. Are you getting it? And come and use it to multiply the 500,000. That is how much? 1.15 raised to the power negative 1. That gives us what? 0.8870, right? No be so. So that means the present value, the principal today of this money, 500,000 at 0.870. That's 435,000. Hey, no, it's not to the power negative 1. You guys didn't tell me. The n is 5, right? No be so.
Yeah.
But you all understand? Do you all understand? Hello?
Hi.
bye.
It- Do we all understand? This one is different from the first one. The first one, we're going to the future. Now we are coming to the present with a different figure. I didn't use the same figure, so it's 2 different questions. Did you get it? Annually, we compound interest only once. That is why it's only one time. Semi-annually, interest will be computed twice. Quarterly, interest will be computed 4 times. Daily, interest will be computed 365 times. Monthly, interest will be computed what? 12 times. No be so. So it's the same thing that you're using to multiply the period. Since it's for 5 years and interest will be computed only one time, it is raised to the power minus 5. The same things we did the first one, right? Do you remember? 1.15. So I'm looking for the discount factor. Raised to the power minus 5. I get 0.497. So 500,000 by 0.497.
27. Yeah.
End up with 248,500. You see, it's closer to the 240,000 we suggested earlier.
Yeah.
248,588.
8.
It depends on how you did it. But I got discount factor to 3 decimal places. And this way you can find it in the discount tables. But at your level, nobody will give you tables. I'm sorry. This is not management accounting. At your level, you need to know how to use this. Because nobody will give you tables. Understood? Now, let's try interest computed what? Semi-annually. How many times do we compute interest?
Twice.
2.
I hope now it's starting to make sense to everyone. So semi-annually, it means we are computing interest what? Twice, right? So we know our what? Future value or our future cash flow is what? 500. Okay. What is our rate? It is
15%.
annum, but interest will be computed twice. So it's 0.05. No be so? Thank you. Now let's look at our number of periods. We are computing interest 2 times. No be so, but we are going for 5 years. Or that means we have 10 periods overall. No be so. That's our end. Okay. So now we know present value equals to our future value times the discount factor, which is 1.075 raised to the power what?
Minus 10.
Minus
10, yeah.
Because we are coming back to the present, right? We are coming back from the future. Okay? So in that case, let's get our present value. Our future value was what? 500,000, right? So this 500,000, we put it in back. So what's our discount factor now?
0.485.
The power minus 10. That's
485.
0.485. So our present value becomes what?
242,500.
42500.
242.
500.
That's still not close to the 240,000. Is it still not close to the 240,000?
It's close.
You see? It's just an estimate. Okay, let's go. I hope gradually you are getting comfortable with discounting. So come and learn all the different techniques in discounting. Now we go to quarterly. Maybe interest is compounded quarterly. Quarterly means interest is compounded 4 times. Maybe no be so, because you have 4 quarters in a year. 3 months are 4. No be so. So we know our principal, our future value is what? 500,000. No be so. Or our amount is 500,000. Okay, but we want the principal. So we know our rate is what? It was 15%, right? But how many times will we charge interest?
4.
4 times. No be so. Okay. And then we need what? What do we need again? The number of periods, right?
Period.
We are charging
5.
interest for 4 times, but this 4 times is going for 5 years. That means we'll charge interest for 20 what?
Yes.
20.
Yes.
Not so. Okay. So now we know that our what? Our present value gives us what? Our amount, which is 500,000, multiplied by what? 1 point. This one it didn't give me
0.0375.
35.
So 0.005 raised to the power what? Minus 20. No be so.
So
Okay, so I want the discount factor. So 500,000 multiplied by the discount factor, that is how much?
the discount factor is
0.489,
0.479.
right? Or 0.4. 0.479.
So the amount will be 239,500.
You see, it's almost close to 240,000. So the farther it is, the more the cash flow will be going down. Okay.
You say in some when the further you say the further it is, and the amount will be coming down.
Yes, meaning that you have to put in something small to get something greater in the future. So that means for 239,500, budget 500,000 after 5 years. What do I say?
Yeah.
Ne for 242,500, budget 500. They went a year.
Just say me one will be better than the quarterly one.
Look, for 242, for budget 500. Now for 239, budget 500. The end, look at
Yeah. Well,
239.
239, 500.
that is it. So you realize as we were going further down, it was becoming better. It's the same thing, but from one you are standing in the future, one you are standing in the present. Anyway, we just do it in class, but the real meaning, the understanding, people don't have it. But are you getting it small? If you get this, where we case study, this is what is killing people. Hello? Can we go?
Hi. So add in a treasury bill.
Mhm.
As when you invest and it is annually, you get more. But when you maybe it is 91 days.
Yes, it is because the 91 days, no year we are. Where you only ended in 3 months. You didn't continue again. What you say? This one we are doing for
Okay.
the whole year. That means if it was quarterly, you are doing it quarterly till the end of all the quarters. Into year 91 days now. And can also this account now rolling it over to the end of the year. Into year, sir, it will be more than the yearly one.
Okay.
But here you're only doing 91 day back against 365. So this will definitely be higher. Unless this 91 days you roll it over. We have something called dollar cost average. And when you do it that way, if I put in 10,000 cedis, at the end of the year, they should grow to about 45,000 cedis. It's a secret. People don't know this. We don't learn this in school. We learn this on the street. Okay. All right. Can we move?
Yes.
Finance class now, you will know. We are doing finance 101. And I
Yes,
should we stop? Should we stop?
No.
Okay.
No.
sir.
So, what if interest was compounded monthly? So now we'll charge interest 12 times. Meboa. So if interest is charged 12 times, our amount we had in the future was what?
500,000.
500,000.
500,000. No, be so good. 500,000. So what was our rate? We know it's 15% rates are quoted per annum. So we divide this by what? 12. Meaning what's our rate?
0.0125.
0.0125, right? Okay. So now we know our present value straightforward, 500,000 multiplied by what? 1.0125 raised to the power minus the periods will be what? 12 multiplied by 5, right? 12, 5,
Yeah.
60.
60.
This must be raised to the power 60, not so. So let's find the discount factor.
0.475.
0.475. Okay, so that gives us what? 500,000 by 0.475. Into another mind then 237,500. Into your part for 237,500 by budget 500,000. Ne for 239,500 budget 500,000. Then
237.
budget 500. Into this is what it means. If I do year discount factor, I get an at what 15% and then present value. You are literally saying that today, I getting it. Yeah, cash flow, sorry. You are saying that today, which is year 0, I getting it. I'm going to put in what? 237,500. I getting it. Do you get the idea?
Yeah.
We are putting in 237,500, which is the cash flow today. Okay, which is still 237,500. And then in 1 year time, in 5 years time, you are going to get what? 500,000. Not so, which was discounted at 0.475. Okay, which gave us this. So you are going to compare, if you are able to compare this to the initial cash flow, the difference, I get to comparing it to your investment, the difference will give you the return, which is your MPV. But here it will be the same figure because I just use the same figure just as a reference. That's what gives you the net present value, which means it is good because there's something good coming out of it. Do you understand? Did it make sense?
Yeah.
That's what NPV means. So NPV, there are two ways of actually doing NPV, but we prefer the present one. But you can convert all to the future and see the impact on the future. Since we are not in the future, that's why we prefer the present one. You have something you call future cost analysis. Now we don't do it. People prefer the NPV rather. But all of them will still give you the same result. Now let's compute interest daily. If you are computing interest daily, that means interest will be accrued 365 times. So in that case, we know our present value should be what? So 365 by 5 years. You said that is 18 what? Is it 1875?
1825.
5 times, right? Okay, so it means that we'll have what? 500,000 multiplied by 1.00041 Mokai raised to the power 1825. And then yes, sir.
Yeah, it's true.
So 1.00041 raised to the power minus 1875. We end up with 0.464, right? Multiplied by 500,000. You get 232,000. But 232,000, Babaji 500,000. Compared to the other ones, is this one not the better one? Because this is the lowest one. You put in something small, you come and get something bigger. No, be so.
Be so.
Yeah, so this is how we discount. Good. Now, what we saw was single cash flows. Now, let's up it up a bit, right? To get net present value. So what we are saying is that net present value, we are taking what? The present value of all cash inflows, right? The present value of all cash inflows, how much you are getting from that investment against the present value of all cash outflows, right? Which are like our investments. Okay, some people just say initial investment. It's not always true. You have some investments where investments can start in year 1, year 2, year 3. It doesn't really matter. So let's just play this again, right? So let's say that a project, okay, a project requires an initial investment, okay? So the project requires an initial investment. Oh, why is this thing fully? No? Initial investment of 500,000 now, okay? And a further 200,000 in 2 years' time, right? But will yield, please write to, these examples are examinable, but will yield the following cash flows, right? For the next 5 years. For the next 5 years, okay? So year 1 is going to generate us 150,000. Year 2 is going to generate us 180,000. Year 3 is going to generate us 290,000. Year 4 is going to generate us 285,000. And year 5 is going to generate us 300,000. Okay? So this is what we have. And we want to see whether this investment is giving us something good. Okay? So what did I define NPV as? Get the present value of all the cash inflows minus the present value of all the cash outflows. No be so. How many cash outflows did we have? How many cash outflows did we have?
5.
Cash outflows. Outflow, not inflow.
1.
1.
We invested 500,000 today and a further 200,000 in 2 years' time.
2 years time.
So we have 2 cash outflows. Money we spend.
Oh.
Get this.
Okay.
You understand? So literally, you are saying that my net present value today is getting the present value of all what? Cash. Of all cash what? Out.
Inflows.
Not so. And present value
Okay.
of all cash inflow. So it doesn't matter how you do your working. So in that case, our first cash outflow was our initial investment, right? Which was now. Now, how much did we invest? 500,000, no be so? And the discount factor is what? 1 point. Let's use
1
10.
point.
So let's say the discount factor is 10%, right? So that means we'll get 1.10 raised to the power 0 because we are standing at today. Today means now. Now means it's 0. Okay, and any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So that means it is still 500,000 today because we are standing at today's terms. Meboa. Okay, when are we making the next investment?
3 years.
In 2 years.
Meboa. Okay,
Yeah.
that one we are taking what? That 200,000 we are paying in the 2 years time and bringing it to today's terms because we are standing at today. Okay, so we are taking this 200,000 and multiplying by what? 1.1 raised to the power what? Minus what? 2. No be so? And that gives us what? 1.1 raised to the power what? Minus 2. You come and get what? 165,289. No be so? No be so? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? If you like to, you can find the discount factor. Here will be 1. Here will be 0.826. Okay, then you multiply. It's the same. Makes sense? So we have 500,000 plus 165,289. And that gives us 665,289, right? So that's the present value of the cash out flows. Now we need what? Present value of cash what? Present value of cash what?
Inflows.
Cash in.
Inflows.
We know that year 1, we received how much? 150,000, right? No be so? No be so? Is that not so?
It is so.
That is so.
Okay. So 150,000. Why is this thing? 150,000 multiplied by what? 1.1 raised to the power what? Minus 1. That means this is equivalent to 0.909, right? So 150,000 by 1.1 raised to the power minus 1. You end up with what? 136,363 or 364, right? No be so?
Yes.
Year 2, we got 180,000, no be so? 180,000 multiplied by 1.10 raised to the power minus 2, 0.826. We multiply. So 180,000 by 1.1 raised to the power minus 2. We end up with 148,760. Not be so? We go to year 3. How much did they receive in year 3? 290,000, right? Year 3 to 290,000. We are bringing it to today's terms by 1.1 raised to the power minus 3. It's at 0.751. Okay, so 290,000 going by 1.1 raised to the power minus 3. That gives us 217,881. No be so? Okay. We go to year 4. Year 4, we are.
Yeah, now we'll calculate our number and say.
Ose, me calculator, me bonus say. I'm not using calculator.
What are you using?
No,
I said now we are in now.
I'm used to these discount factors. I've been using them for how many years now? So I know it's in my head. So I'm not using calculator.
Hey.
You have a lot in your head.
Are you sure? Just a few.
How come you never got your number?
So this one you have 285,000, right? 285,000 going for how long?
4.
One point one raised to the power minus 4. And what is the discount factor? Now I want you guys to be computing so that I don't make people scared.
0.683.
Right? Yes, 0.6.
Yeah.
Into when you're saying 194,659 plus 658, 659.
194,655.
Good. Year 5. So you have the last one was what? 300,000, right? So 300,000 going by 1.1. Now that you guys understand, give me the discount factors. What do we get?
So please, it's 194,655.
That's when you multiply by 0.683. I multiply the whole thing here. But I'm saying one. It doesn't really matter. So what do we get? .0.621.
0.621.
Thank you. You had it. Okay. Now, if we sum up all the present value of the cash inflows, so what's our net present value? This is what we are saying. MPV na TRC. This is what we are saying, okay? We are saying that invest 665,000 today. Okay? Are you following? Invest 665,000 today and come and get 883 today. Is it better? Is it good? Is it good?
Yeah.
By how much?
218,651.
So if it is positive, it means it is better. If it is negative, it means it is not better because you are rather losing when you invest. It's like invest 665 today and come and get 500. Are you losing or you are gaining?
You are losing.
You are losing how much? So anytime this increases, shareholders' wealth increases because this can be reinvested into the business and will increase the market value of the company. So that's why MPV is very important as an appraisal technique because this one is quantified in terms. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Into MPV heading and 1 year. Now, as to how to get these cash flows is the next thing I have to teach you.
So please, in an examination situation, when you are in a hurry, do you have to write the discount factors, or you can just multiply straightforward?
Just multiply. Nobody is holding your neck.
Oh, okay.
Discount factor and by force, and by force.
Max, yeah.
So for this question, I could have gone this way, right? I could have just said MPV is equal to, are you following? 150,000 by 1.1 raised to the power minus 1 plus 180,000 times 1.1 raised to the power negative 2 plus, are you getting it? 290,000 times 1.1 raised to the power negative 3 plus 285,000 times 1.1 raised to the power negative 4 plus 300,000 by 1.1 raised to the power negative 5 minus 500,000 by 1.1 raised to the power 0 minus 200,000 times 1.1 raised to the power minus 2, sorry. Then I get my MPV. I'll get it. Alternatively, somebody will say 150,000 over 1.1 raised to the power 1. plus 180,000 over 1.1 raised to the power 2 plus, you understand? It's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. But this one, because the discount factors, mostly they give you table. That's why it's quicker. But it doesn't mean you have to use discount factor. No. You still get it. Makes sense.
Yes.
Any question on MPV? Did you get it? So MPV is not, listen, this is where people make mistake. MPV is not cash flows minus initial investment. No, it's not all the time at your level. It's not all the time that you only get initial investment. Sometimes investments are in other years as well. Does it make sense? See, what this means, they say, for 665, Veggie 883, is it good or is bad?
Good.
It's good, right? Yeah. It means that if you come and, this is what it means. It means that if you come and invest in this project, right, you will get 2118,651 extra over what the bank will give you. So this is better than the bank. That's what it means. Because if you are using the bank, you should get this 665, but you are getting something extra on top. So this project is better than the bank. Hello? Did it make sense? Please ask questions. So ask questions. Can we move?
Hello, Prof.
Yes, please.
So in situations where there could be inflation, the economy is not stable.
Don't worry, you are going too fast. Chairman, I beg you. Kakran kakra. Now get the cash flows first. Inflation is different ball game. Inflation is part of the big six. For now, get this,
Okay.
right? It's kakra.
Any Bentem.
Phone call and tell your horse run fast. Relax, we'll get there. We'll get there. First, get the annuity, perpetuity. Those things I didn't hear me. Inflation anyway there. No, it's the cash flow we inflate first before we do all these things. So if you want to do inflation, you would have inflated something to get this 150 before you use it, before you discount. Inflation comes before the discounting. Are we okay? Are we okay? So alternatively, what we just did, another student would have presented it like this. This is what you are used to. So year, cash flow, discount factor at what? 10%, maybe 10 PV. No be so. So year zero, we'll bring 500,000 here. Then we'll have 1. Okay. Year 1, he will have what? 150,000. No be so. By what? 0.909. Year 2, because year 2 we had a further outflow, you take the 180,000 minus the 200,000 we spent. Do you get it? Because they are all in the same year, they will clash. Hello? They will clash, resulting in an outflow of what? 20,000. Do you get it? Also at what? 0.826. Then year 3, you have what? 180. Year 3 was what? 290. Oh?
290.
0.751. Then year 4, that will be what?
285.
285. 0.683. And then year 5 will be the 300,000 at 0.621. Okay, so when we multiply all, you realize that you still end up with a 218,651. Okay. This one looks shorter, right? So you can still go with this. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just do it. Get your answer, then go. Is everybody okay now? Can we move forward to annuities?
Yeah, Prof, you can move forward.
Okay. So everybody okay with MPV? Now, what we saw were non-constant cash flows. You realize that the cash flows are different, right? Hello?
Yeah. Prof, please, year 2.
Mhm.
Is it because of the further,
Yes.
that's why?
We are getting 180 TABB. Obi Deoka, Obra 180. Sada now here scapa their year investment 200. Into Obi Bra 180. No, what is the net investment you are going to make in that year? Is it not 20?
Yeah.
Because you were supposed to do 200 and somebody brought you 180. So in effect, it's only 20,000 that you do, right? Outflow.
Okay.
And
It's not clear to me.
George, you said it's not clear.
Yeah, the 120 and the
200,000.
180 and the 20.
So you are spending 200,000 that year. You received 180 from somewhere. In effect, that day, what is your net cash flow?
20.
George,
Okay.
the question
Okay,
is
20.
okay now. Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where the money came from. So if somebody came to pay you bride price and you have a new car you want to buy, that you can use your daughter's bride price to buy the car. Hanye biya wa usika. Meboa.
Everybody get money.
George, Oceanable confused. I use the first option.
Yeah, the first option is my go-to all the time. I just separate all the cash flows. Does it make sense? I hope that one too is not bad. So all the outflows, I discount them separately, and all the inflows, I discount them separately. Then I net them off. For me, this is how I do my MPV. I hardly do this one. So I get all of them, then I get this one, then I net them off straight. That was non-constant cash flows. Good. Now let's come to constant cash flows. This is where I want all of you to pay close attention. Please, if you are not paying attention, this thing I'll not teach it again, but it is coming. I said I'll not teach it again, but it is what?
Dropping, coming.
It is coming. So
Question 4.
Your hey, Chairman Paucho. I saw what you like no question 4. No cray. So let's see. Constant cash flows are of two types, right? What did I say?
Constant cash flow are of two types.
It can be an annuity. Okay. That is constant cash flows for a number of periods, right? Or a number of years. So if I tell you that, oh, invest 10,000 and get 2,000 for the next 10 years, it is what? An annuity. Do you understand? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Hello?
Sir, please repeat it again.
If I tell you you are going to invest 10,000 now and get 2,000 for the next 5 years, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 for the next 5 years, is it not constant cash flow?
Yes, please.
The same cash flows for some number of years. We call it an annuity. Is it clear?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. Now, if I tell you invest 1 million Ghana cedis today and then get 20,000 forever, it is a perpetual annuity. A perpetual annuity is called a perpetuity. Sister perpetual. Okay, so a perpetual annuity is a perpetuity, and a perpetuity is a constant cash flow forever. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Did we understand?
Yes, please.
Good. So now that we understand that we have annuity and perpetual annuity, it means it's an annuity that is perpetual. Forever and ever, right? So first, let's deal with annuities, my favorite topic. Annuities cause a problem even for financial professionals, right? But let's take our time and break down annuity to its core. We'll look at it from today and tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. We'll do all that. And you see that, oh, and annuities, we use them a lot. Okay, when it comes to cash flows, especially lease or buy, you would need annuities. And then equivalent annual cost, which case study, nobody will bother himself to worry you with that. But when it comes to EVA, you may need it. Okay, and other things like that. All right, so
sir, the annuity, is it the one that is it the insurance companies use or
Not only insurance company, everybody uses annuities. So let's say if you contribute into a fund every year and it grows to become something, it's an annuity still that you are paying. So the insurance companies are also doing annuity. Yeah. So your premiums, they are annuities. They are annual payments that grow to become something. So if you yourself decide to put the same amount into a bank account every time for it to grow to become something, sinking fund, it's an annuity. Hello? Did it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So let's see something. Annuities, the present value of an annuity, okay? Yes. Are you following? The cash flow minus the cash flow multiplied by 1 plus r raised to the power minus n. Okay. All divided by 1 plus r. This is it. Now I want to simplify this for you. This can become your cash flow by, let's factorize cash flow out. So we get 1 minus 1 plus r raised to the power minus n all over r. Should be over r, right? Because there's another 1 plus r here. 1 over r here, which cancels off. So just r. Just this. Okay. I don't want to complex the finance for you. Now, what we mean here, this thing that we do is the sum of all the discount factors. What did I say?
Sum of all the discount factors.
Of all the discount factors. What do I mean by that? So let's say if I say invest 100,000 today, okay, and get 30,000 for every year for the next 4 years. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Assuming discount factor or interest rate of cost of capital is 10%. This is what I'm saying. If I say year, cash flow, discount factor at what? At 10%, then PV. Okay, so year 1, I'm getting 30,000. No be so. Discount factor is 0.909. Okay. Year 2, I'm still getting the same 30,000. Discount factor is 0.826. Year 3, I'm getting the same 30,000. 0.751. And year 4, I'm getting 30,000 at what? 0.683. Right? Okay. Look at this. All of it is it not 30,000 by 30,000 by 30,000 by 30,000?
Constantly.
So if I decide to say let A be equal to 30,000, what do we have? It means we have A by what? 0.909 mebwa plus A by what? 0.826. True or false? Plus A by what? 0.751 plus A by what? Plus
683. 0.683.
What is the common factor amongst all of them?
The 30,000. The A.
The A. So A come out. You have 0.909 plus 0.826 plus 0.751 plus what? 0.683. What do you get if you sum it up?
So in all, you get 95,070.
Oh, don't give me a figure. I said when you do all this, what do you get?
Okay.
Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. It's 3.169. So
3.170. That's what I
yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
Now look at something. Now, because all are 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, That is why I was able to add all this because they are the same cash flow. Do you understand? So the cumulative discount factor is what we call the annuity factor. The sum of all the discount factors is what we call what? The annuity factor. Did it make sense? Because the 30,000 was just the same. That's why I'm able to add all the discount factors. Clear? So now if I take this 30,000 and multiply by the annuity factor, I should still get the PV of all this the same way, which you said is 95 what? You said it's 95 what?
Please, I'm coming. 95 and 70. 070.
So I had 95, 100.
Okay.
Right? It's an estimate. Did it make sense?
Yeah.
Now, let's do the same using the annuity factor. Okay? Let's use the annuity factor. So if we take the cash flow by the annuity factor, which is this. So let's do the annuity factor. It's 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus what? 4. All over what? 0.10. Maybe this is the annuity factor. Do it and let's see. If you do the annuity factor, you end up with 3.170 here. Now multiply by the cash flow of 30,000. It's still the same thing, 95,100. So on your calculator, short way to get the annuity, do 1 minus, are you getting it? Or discount to the last year on your calculator. That's do 1.10 raised to the power of minus 4. I get it. When you finish, then you say 1 minus answer on your calculator. Then when you finish, you say answer divided by 0.1. That's all. You get it. So do it on your calculator. This is step 1. Discount to the last year. Step 2, you just say 1 minus answer. Step 3, you just say answer divided by 0.1. Have you done it? If you have a scientific calculator, do it. It will give you the same thing. So this very
Yeah. You get 3.169.
yeah, or
3.170.
Did it make sense? So on your calculator, you just discount to the last year. Do 1 minus the answer. When you finish, you divide by the rate. You are going to get the annuity factor. And the annuity factor is the sum of all discount factors for that period. Okay? Hello? Let's say you should have done it in basic finance, which you took exemptions for.
So preferably we should go with the formula, right?
Yes, you have to use the annuity factor. I saw a student who they told you it's a 40-year investment. Question where they make chow. Why year table from year 1 to 40? Oh, why? Why? Not the example, not team people, not more shit. Charlie.
I didn't get the answer.
You said? You said?
I didn't get 3.1.
You are wrong. You didn't do it well. 1.1 raised to the power negative 4. Then you press equal sign. Equals. Whatever you get, you now say 1 minus the answer equals. When you finish, then you say answer over 0.1. Remember, it's 1 minus this over the rate, not 1 plus r, the rate. It's step 3. Do it again. Everybody, if you have a calculator, do it again. And tell me whether you had it or you didn't get it. So you do 1.1 raised to the power minus 4 equals, you get 0.683. Then you say 1 minus that 0.683. When you finish, you get what? 0.3169. Right? Then you say what? Divided by 0.1. We end up with 3.169865, meaning 3.170. Have you done it again?
Yes.
Did you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Please, are we okay with annuity? We are going to the hard part too. Are we okay with annuity? Are we okay with annuity? How many people do I have online? Nobody is asking question. No. That means we'll be at here. If you go and meet this thing, don't let it beat you. That means you all understand.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
So
please.
chew it.
Please, the raised to the power 4. Is it because it's for 4 periods?
Yes. You remember it's negative n number of periods because here it says for 4 years. That's why
Oh, okay.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean always 4. No.
Mm. Okay.
It's 10%. That's why we are divided by 0.1. We are multiplying by 1.1.
Okay.
Look at the rate. 1 minus 1 plus r raised to the power minus n over r.
Yeah. Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yo. So now we are saying that, look, an investment, look at this. An investment requires what? Constant cash flows. Are you getting it? Are you all following? So an investment requires constant cash flows at what? 10% for 4 years. Not so? To generate what? A present value of how much? To generate a present value of how much? 95,100. Are you following? So the question is, what are the constant cash flows? You see the question that they are asking. You see here, they ask you for what? The present value. Here, they are asking you for the constant cash flows that grow to become this one. Are you following?
Yes.
And we know that it's 30,000 because it was given. What if it wasn't given? Then you work your way back. Meboa. So you are saying that the present value is equal to what? Your annual cash flow, Meboa. Your annuity times the annuity factor. No be so? No be so? No be
Yes, sir.
If
So
it's
now
so now,
this one was 95,100. We don't know the annuity factor, so let's call it CF, the cash flow. We don't know. But we know the annuity factor was 3.170. No be so? So what is the annual cash flow that will give us this? That means we must what?
divide.
Divide both sides by this one, right? So 3.170. 3.170. So the annual cash flow becomes, so taking our 95,100 divide by the 3.170, and we have what? 30,000 per annum. No be so.
Be so.
This thing will come in very handy when you are doing lease or buy decision. You will need the constant cash flows, which you have to use. This thing that you are using, we can try it and see. We can put it into an amortization schedule and see. So balance brought forward. We add interest at what? Interest was at what? 10%, maybe. Then we take out our installment payment. Then we get what? Our balance carry forward. Let's try and see. So year 1, it was what? The amount was what? 95,100. Then we put in 10% of it. That's 9,510. Then we take out our 30,000. You see, if you do it, you reduce it. By the end of the period, you see it will less up to 0, meaning all the cash flows will sum up to this one at the end. Okay, so that cash flow you have been doing for lease or financial instrument, that amortization schedule is the same thing here that can grow or diminish your investment, depending on how you're looking at it. Is it clear? Are we all okay?
No, chew it.
No, this one you don't need chewing, no. As we are going along, you see that chewing. Okay. Up to this point,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Prof,
Yes, please.
And the
the annuity factor, can we prove it so that the understanding will be clear?
Annuity factor.
Yeah, the 1 minus bracket open 1 plus R bracket close minus N all over R.
You want us to prove the annuity factor? It will take a long time. Just understand it as it is. It is the sum of all the discount factors. Because if I have to start with Gauss method.
Okay.
So
Masa no dey show exam so.
I don't know why you want us to,
I
but
say let's continue.
to know I can still show you. Okay.
Then I understanding.
Oh, Masa. Oh, yeah, Masa.
Hey, about question 4.
That
Ah,
will
but
be
Selective math.
Bravo. But
Eh,
nobody will tell you to,
Selective math.
nobody,
this is also prove it.
nobody will tell you to prove it though.
full
But
formula.
it is sum of sequence and series. Sum of series. We are not doing that in our syllabus. That's pure mathematics. You just need a formula. That's all. Do you understand? Gauss was one of the greatest mathematicians. His teacher told him that you know something. You are a very stubborn boy. I want you to count from 1 to 1 million. You know what he told you? You want him to add from 1 to 1 million. That's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 to 1 million. Was it not stress for the boy? Was it not stress for the boy? Even you, an adult, it will be a stress for you, Meboa.
Very stressful.
Very stressful because adding 1 plus 2 plus 3, the sum of all these numbers up to 1 million, is very stressful, Meboa. So what did this guy do? He sat there and said 1 to 1 million is the same as 1 million to 1. So let me just use 10 as an example, right? Because 1 million is wadodo. So he was saying, okay, 1, 2, 3 up to 10 is the same as 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. No be so. So we can see that, okay, 1 plus 10 is 11. 2 plus 9 is what? 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. 7 plus 4 is 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. 4 plus 7 is 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. And 1 plus 10 is still what?
11.
11. So it means that this thing, I have 11 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 times 10, right? But I did it twice. So the sum must give me how much? 11. I did it 10 times, but I did this twice, right? So I must take 1 off, divided by 2. So I have 110 divided by 2, and that gave me what? 55. That means 1 to 10 is equal to 55. No be so. Yeah, you can do it on your calculator. Now, this guy said, I said, okay, that means if I'm summing 1 to 10, the number of series is what? Is 10. Then I added 1 to it, n plus 1, right? That means n plus 1 all over 2. If I expand this, I get n squared minus n over 2. Pure mass. But you got the concept, right? So because when we are summing the sum factors, it stems from this, okay? But it's the reverse. Okay, that is why we had, because of the n. You see here, it was n plus 1. But because we were going in reverse, the other way around, that was 1 minus 1 plus r, not n. 1 plus r is the power negative n. Okay, it was a reverse. Okay, so this way, if we expand this, we'll get a quadratic equation, and that's what results in this. Actually, this one is a simplification because there's another 1 plus r here, which cancels the r that is here to result in this simplified one. Unim, sir. That result in difference of 2 squared, which is n squared minus n squared over n minus n over 2.
So say,
yes.
why was it n squared minus n? Because it's n plus 1.
No, this one we are going the reverse order. That's what changed. Here we are compounding because we are the other one we are discounting, so we have to subtract. Do you get it? Don't worry, no one will bother himself asking you this. Annuity formula and anything. Anytime I'm sure say if you cannot keep the formula in your head, I gave you a short way to work on your calculator. You remember? You remember?
Yeah.
I just said do 1 plus r raised to the power negative n on your calculator. That's step 1. Then say answer minus what? Or 1 minus answer.
1 minus answer.
That's step 2. Then when you finish, then you say answer divided by what? The rate. That's so if I say do 4-year or 5-year annuity at 15%, okay, on your calculator, you are first going to do what? 1.15 raised to the power minus what? Minus 5. When you get the answer, the next step is to say answer or 1 minus answer, right? That's your step 2 on your calculator. When you finish, then you say answer divided by what? 0.15. That's your step 3. Then you are done. You get the annuity factor. So if you cannot keep it in your head, keep this one in your head to come in handy. And most questions can even give it to you. Mostly they give you. But they don't give you the delayed annuity and the annuity in advance, which we are come to do now. Can we go?
Yes.
And then the question math. Okay. So look, if begins from now, a nice one. So if an annuity begins from today or begins from now, we call it annuity due. Or some people call it annuity in advance or advanced annuity. What does it mean? I tell you that what? Invest 500,000 today. I'm using the same example I did earlier, okay? And get 200,000 for the next 4 years, starting from today. Today means now, no be so? Okay, so in finance itself, you must understand something. That finance, the year 1, year 2, year 3, no, it's just intervals in years. What did I say? It's just what? It's just what?
Intervals in years.
So what it means is that if I say year 0, that means 1 year I get it earlier from when I made the decision. So if today I stand here and say, okay, I want to invest in treasury bills for the next year, it means that in year 1 year after I made the decision is what we call year 1. 2 years after I made the decision is what we call year 2. 3 years after I made the decision is what we call year 3. And 4 years after I made the decision is what we call year 4. Does it make sense? So year 1 and year 0 are literally the same year, but this is the start of the year and this is the end of the year. Okay? Year 1 is also the start of year 2. 1 year after you made the decision. Are you getting it? This becomes the start of year 2 and this becomes the end of year 2, 2 years later. Do you understand? This also becomes the start of year 3 and the end of year 3. Becomes the start of year 4 and the end of year 4. Does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Yes.
So year 0 and year 1 are the same year, just that year 0 is the start of year 1. When you made the decision to invest, now, today when you are making the decision to invest, 1 year later is year 1 in the investment. 1 year after. Hello?
Hi.
Does it make sense? Did it make sense?
Prof, yes.
So I'm saying that if you invest today, you are getting how much? How much are we getting?
200.
So we are getting 200,000 starting from today, right? Another 200,000, another 200,000, and another 200,000 for 4 years, right? 4 times. If I'm getting it for 4 times, that means how many periods would I get? Apart from now, the rest I'll get it for only how many periods?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Anytime you hear advance in anything, just take n minus 1. What did I say? Anytime you hear advance, take n minus what?
1.
Because they said 4 years, just take 4 minus 1. It means that you are going to do 3 periods. Because the other one is already in year 0. Did it make sense? Year 0, the discount factor was what?
1.
1. So that 1, why would you come in? Do you get it? You can't discount again because it's already 1. It is already standing in today. It is this one that I'm going to do 0. What? 909, 0.826, and 0.751 and add all. I get it because they are in 3 years time. And this one, when I add all these annuity factors, that's the annuity factor for 3 years. I'm going to get what? 3.17 what? No. 2.486, 2.487. Yeah. Check if it's correct. This one is from my head. I don't know if it's correct. Check and see. 3-year annuity factor, 10%.
Correct.
Hey. Mayache. So you do 3 years annuity factor, and then you come and add the year 0, 1 to it, which was 1. It means that our new discount factor, our annuity factor to use will now be 3.487. Then you now multiply this by the cash flow. So anytime you are doing annuity in advance, if it is 4 years, subtract 1 year. And then when you do the 3 years, you now come and add the year 1 to it, because the year 1, I say year 1, year 0 is always 1, right? So you come and do the year 0 separately and add it to the 3 years. And then that gives you this. Then you multiply by the cash flow. So that means the present value of these cash flows was what? It's taking the 200,000 we are getting every year, multiplied by what? 3.487. Not so? And that gives us what? That's 697,400, right? Then we compare to what? The cash, the present value of the cash what? The cash outflow. That's how much we invested, which was what? 500,000, obviously. So, say, Memfa 500,000 in budget 697,400. Is it good or is bad? Is it good or is bad? It's good.
It's good, though.
Yes. By how much? 197,400. Makes sense. So if you are paying from today, if you are receiving from today, just count from the next years to see how many periods would that be. Are you getting it? When you do the annuity for those number of periods, then come and add 1 to it. Today I've been the one talking. Now it's your turn. Let's play another one. Find the MPV for me. Will you try for me? Before you come to delayed annuity. That one, I'll just teach you a simple method. There are about 2 methods. I'll just teach you a simple one from Tete Financial Management. Okay. Now, let's say a project requires an initial investment, right? An initial investment of 1.2 million in year 1, okay? And a further 500,000 in year 3, okay? But then you are going to get constant cash flows, okay, of 500,000 starting from starting from now. I get it. Starting from now for the next 6 years. Okay. What is the NPV? What is the NPV? Now it's your turn. Quick. So how many years annuity do you need to find? How many years annuity do you need to find?
6.
No, please pay attention. The payments start from now.
Now. So it will be 7.
5.
How many years?
5.
Annuity. How many years annuity are you going to find?
5.
Why 5?
5 years.
Why 5?
Because the
You find 5 and add the 1 to it.
yeah,
Why 5 years?
it's in advance. So it's n minus 1.
If you
Six
feel you get confused, build the timeline, right? Build the timeline. No, 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is 6 years. But starting from now, 500, 500, 500,
7.
500, 500, and 500. 6 payments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means if I draw a line between here, 0 is on its own, right? Which is now. All the rest are not in now. So I have to bring all this to now. Right? So now will be on its own because this discount factor is already 1. Then this ones, you find the annuity factor for 5 years at 10%. When you get it, you come and add it to the 1. That's all. Did it make sense? Did it make sense?
Yes, bro.
So please do it for
Can
me.
you repeat it again, sir?
But I've repeated it.
Sir, please, the rate is what?
The discount, the rate,
No, I said
10%.
I'm saying that if we say payments start from now, just take the number of years and subtract 1 from it. So 10 minus 1. If they say 6 years and you are starting payment now, it means that this start of the year, you've already made an advance payment. Or you have received an advance payment. It's our first payment. Then do you get it? So if I tell you 6 years in advance, just do 6 minus 1. That means I only have annuity for 5 periods. Okay? When you do 5 years annuity, now you have to come and add 1 to it. I gave you a shortcut. Do you get it now? Do you get it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you see 4 years and you are starting payment today, it means how many periods are you going to do the annuity?
3 years.
3 years. Then when you get annuity,
4 minus 1.
when you get
Add back.
annuity, you are going to add 1 to it. Do you get it? Makes sense. This is the easiest one. Oh. From here, we are going to when the annuity is delayed, when the cash flow do not start from year 1. It can start from year 6 or year 8. Honor sem no one. Oh, now, please, this thing has come before. I can show you. It has come like twice, and students couldn't answer. And one even came with risk and uncertainty, expected values. So your exam, don't joke. The financial management part, though it's not very way, but in your mouth, these basic things, you have to get them. Please, what did you get for the MPV? By now, it should be done. What did we get for the MPV? Hey,
I come in.
no, your time to work is also slow. You need to work on it. Hey,
It's
you're
true.
going to sit down for 3 hours. About 8 questions. And our question we try to come remember for 2 marks view. Wait, 2 marks. No, necessarily 2 marks. Spend 2 marks and the time you spend is also important. So present value of cash outflows. Yeah, what the media. What did you get? Your time is up. Oh. What did we get? Mo MPV no munya saying. This class
So,
started.
so it will be the LPV will be 695,500.
Positive or negative?
Positive. I don't know
Today's
that,
class
but
started with a lot of zeal. Why have people kept quiet?
I don't know that I'm so amazed, but I think so.
Yes, not zeal ni wom. Other than zeal ni jai. Year 3, we are paying 500,000. Discount factor in year 3, 0.751. 100,000 by 0.751. That's 375,500. So that means our initial investment today amounts to 1,575,500. Okay, so you see, I always like to separate my cash outflows. Then I come to my PV of cash inflows. First of all, I need to get my annuity factor. So my annuity factor, because we said what, 6 payments, starting from now, it means that I need to take 6 minus 1. It means I only have 5 periods, right? So I'm going to do annuity for 5 years at 10%, okay? Because it's starting from now. So annuity for 5 years, 10%, I'll do 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 5 all over what? 0.1. When I finish, then I come and add 1 to it. That's it. And this one, because it's annuity for 5 years, what do I get? So I do 1.1 raised to the power minus 5 for my calculator. Then I end up with 0.621. Also, then I say what? 1 minus answer. I have 0.370. Then I say what? Divided by what? 0.1. I taught you this. I get 3.791. So this one, I
Yes,
add 1 to it. I end up with
1,895,500.
4.791. That is what I have for my annuity factor now, because I added 1 to it. This is for 1 year, this is for 5 years, making 6 years now. Do you get it? So 6-year annuity, maybe that's what I had. Do you get it? Because it's 5 years, then 1 year, making this 6. Does it make sense? So now I have my year, I have my cash flow, I have what? My discount factor at what? 10%, and I have what? My PV. So it's from year 0 through to year 5. My cash flows were what? The cash flows were 500,000 every year. No be so? No be so? Was it not 500,000 yearly? And the discount factor is 4.791. So if I multiply the 500,000 by the 4.791, I end up with what? 2,395,500. Okay, which was the PV here. So that means my MPV, I know my MPV is what? The PV of my cash inflows minus the PV of my cash outflows. And this gives me my 2,395,500 minus my 1,575,500. I have positive 820,000, which means I should accept the project, right? Not so. Not so.
So
So,
Please, I'm telling you, at the way there, you have to get it. Oh. You shouldn't joke around with it. Because once you get this, you don't have a problem with corporate reporting. You don't have a problem with strategic case study. Because discounting, you use it everywhere. Any question before we move on to the difficult one, then we close? But I'll simplify it for you. You have 2 other ways. So I'll use
Hello, sir.
it for you. Yeah.
Sorry to ask. The annuity factor, why are we adding +1?
Hey, my chairman. I
In
told
advance.
in advance when we finish getting the annuity factor, we add 1 to it.
Okay, in
Now,
advance.
it's annuity due in advance.
Okay,
Starting from,
okay,
and the discount factor today is 1. 2 real,
okay,
get 3.79 plus the one that was standing from year 0. That
okay, okay,
add it to it,
okay.
up with 4.79.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Please, the cash outflows.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the 3 years, although they have the same amount or principal, is going to be multiplied by the sum of all their discounted cash flow, discounted cash flows.
I know they understand what you did talk. You have to explain it.
I'm saying that
Uh-huh.
the cash outflows, the present value of the cash outflows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we know that as for the first one, we are separating it from the other 3 years.
No, there's no other 3 years. So it was a specific point in time, not over time. See, or see, invest 1.2 in year 1 and 500,000 in year 3. It didn't
Oh, okay.
500,000 for
Okay.
3 years.
Okay, I was taking it 3 years.
No.
Okay.
In year 3,
Okay.
I made specific. Please,
That's why specific. Okay.
Hello,
constant
sir.
starting from now for the next 6 years, meaning the same cash flows are 6 years, but this one says in year 3. In 3 years' time. It's a one-off investment in 3 years' time. At a point in time. This is over time. Yes, boss. Are you okay now?
Yeah, please, sir. I wanted to find out. So, when you are giving a question, how will you know that this one is in advance or this one is in arrears?
You will know.
Okay.
They'll tell you. Because if they don't tell you, then it's the normal calculation.
Okay.
For that date. I just want to show you that date. Is it August 2022? No, it's not August 2022. I'll see it. That means I have to scavenge. Let me look for the date. Technique way by Technique money market hedging by okay. And I have to go further down. April 2022. Let me check and see. Please ask questions. Oh. This is when you can ask questions. Oh. Yeah, April 2020. The ICA, they don't joke. Oh. See, investment option 1. There's an opportunity to acquire several retail outlets in Nigeria. These retail outlets specialize in the supply of processed fruits for senior high schools. Profit margins for the processed fruits tend to be high, and currently there are few other distributors of this type of fruit juice. The retail outlets of HPC currently operating in Ghana do not stock supplies of this specialized processed fruit. HPC could acquire these retail outlets for initial payment of 2 billion. See, you see why I tell you that at your level, investment are not only in year 0, like you see in management accounting. People have come to accept the fact that, always MPV investment more year 0. It's not always true. Can you see? Initial payment of 2 billion, is it not now? Is it not year 0? Is it not now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. See what?
Yes.
Followed by a further what? Investment of what?
900
900 million.
At the end of what?
First year.
Meaning they made 2 billion in year 0 and a further what? 900
Year
million.
1.
1. So you see cash outflows are in 2 different years. Have you noticed? Have you noticed?
Yes, sir.
So are we on the right track?
Yes, sir.
So the following projected probabilities of pre-tax net cash flows converted into CD at the expected exchange rates have been provided. Now, mostly, what happens is that sometimes you are not certain of your cash flows, so you need the expected cash flows, the expected values. And expected values is the sum of probability times the cash flows. What did I say?
The sum of probability times the cash flows
So what
is
does
the
it
expected value.
I am of 50% chance, like there's a 50% chance that I'll make what? 600,000 every year. There's a 30% chance that I'll make what? 900,000 every year. And there's a 30% chance that I'll make 400,000 every year. So in effect, it is like definitely I'm going to make 50% of this, all things being equal, equivalent. Equivalent to 30% of this, 900,000. And then an equivalent of what? Me making 20% of what? The 400,000, right? So if I do all this, the total sum of it is the expected cash flow I should be expecting. Make sense?
Yes.
So this is all about expected value. So when there's risk and uncertainty, they'll just give you probabilities. Just multiply it by the cash flow. Once you multiply by the cash flow, the total sum gives you your expected cash flows or expected values. And one no. Here ben saying 5, 6. They should be
Yes.
about
300,000.
39. They should be about 270.
Yes, sir.
Be about
270.
add
Eight.
650.
50,000, right? This is 50,000 is equally how much you are going to make from year 1 to 10. Is it not an annuity? Is it not an annuity?
Yeah.
That is an annuity from year 1 to 10. But the cash flows were 2 billion, which will become literally 2 million, right? In year 0. Mebwa.
Yes.
2 billion, which was what? In year 0, which becomes
Year 0.
billion, right? Times 1. No, so year 0, the discount factor is 1. Then in year 1, we paid what? 900,000. No, so.
Yes.
Prof, the 900,000 was at the end of the year.
So end of the year, what does it mean? End of year 1, what is it?
I'm assuming that
So
before.
that's
beginning of
the
year.
so it becomes the beginning of year 2.
Year 2.
Oh, yes. I taught you this a few moments ago. That the end of year 1 is year 1. The end of the first year starts from year 0 and ends in year 1. End of the first year, meaning 1 year has gone by.
Okay, still year 1.
TA, when does the first year start? Is it not now and ends in December 31st? We are standing today, which is 26th May. That means it will end when? 25th May next year. Mebwa.
Yeah.
It's the end of the first year. And he said, if I'm starting in year 0 and they say end of first year, it means 1 year after. So I don't know why you are overthinking. It's so simple. It's the end of first year. It means it started from year 0 and it is ending in the first year. End of second year means it started from year 1 and it is ending in second year. 2 years after. Do you get it?
Okay.
Please, financial management, don't joke with it. At least get these basics for me. I'll be okay because way
Yeah,
to
it's
come
a-
out with almost every kind of question. So now if we have the discount factor, we just multiply, then we get the PV of these cash flows. Then this one we discount.
0.909.
We don't know whether it's 10%. They haven't told us yet. So
We assume.
yeah, of course. But they'll tell you. See, they said these cash flows will only be achieved if the investment to upgrade the production is carried out and do not reflect the level of expected performance of the target acquisition under its current ownership. When they're brothel and here. Investment 2, considering setting up several retail outlets in Togo, where it believes it can rapidly become a market leader. Togo has a developing economy and many large-scale malls are currently underway. The government of Togo forecasts that there will be further development in urban areas in the country over the next 10 years, right? There are several well-established competitors in Togo. To set up new retail outlets in Togo would involve an initial capital outlay of 3 billion. And the forecast, you see this one, there was no initial further investment. The forecast pre-tax net cash flows converted into CD are this, right? They've given us this year 1 to year 5, 480. But year 6 to year 10, you see these annuities begin from a different year. Have you noticed? Did you see that these annuities began from a different year?
Yes.
Begin from year 1. Meboa.
Yes, sir.
Maybe, I don't know if you understand it on the job. So let's do it on the job. You didn't like orientation, so you're on the job. Did you get the expected value calculation? So you multiply all by the probabilities and sum them up. Did you get it? I believe that one was clear.
Yeah.
So this one, because the annuity didn't begin in year 1, you know all our annuities begin from year 1. This one began from year 6 to year 10, right? That means this is what you do. You are going to find annuity, okay, for year 1 to year 10, okay? Because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So year 0, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10, right? So if you have this timeline, okay, find 10-year annuity, year 1 to year 10 annuity. But because I only need this part, what do I need to do? I need to find 5-year annuity, okay, and subtract it from this so that I'm only left with this part. Did you get it? That's another way. Actually, when you discount all annuities, they bring you to 1 year earlier. I don't want to teach you that method. That's what it is actually what it is, right? But then this one is using mathematics approach. Okay, the whole thing is in a 10-year period, right? I only need 6 to 10. So what do? I subtract 1 to 5. True or false? So do 10-year annuity and subtract what? 5-year annuity from it. You end up with 6 to 10. Did it make sense? Did it make sense?
No.
Yeah.
You only need 6 to 10.
Yes.
So how do you get 6 to 10? The period must be 1 to 10. So that I can subtract 1 to 5 from it. If it is 1 to 10, if it is 10 and I subtract 5, don't I get the 5 remaining? So it's 1 to 10 and I subtracted 1 to 5 from it. So what would I be left with?
And what of the first 5?
10.
1 to 5.
I said the period. No, I'm not looking at this one. It's a different cash flow. All of them, they are on their own. This is 1 to 5 on its own. This is 6 to 10, also on its own. 2 separate cash flows. If they were the same group of cash flows, they'll add them together. But there are 2. I'm not talking about this one. This one is straightforward. This one, you just do your normal calculation. 5-year annuity. But this one is 6 to 10. They've specified the years from year 6 to year 10.
Okay.
And I'm saying that if something like that is given, just find the whole period from 1 to the 10 that it ends, and just subtract the first off, the first side of it. That's the 1 to 5 out. I get it. And then you are left with the 6 to 10 that we are looking for.
Okay.
To work. Do you get what I mean? So if this one was 10%, I'm trying to say that find 10-year annuity. So annuity factor for 10 years at 10% will be what? That means it will become 1 minus what? 1.1 raised to the power what? Negative 10 all over what? 0.1. Mebwa. What do we get? You get 6 point what? 145. No be so. Then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. But I only need 6 to 10. So what do? That means I must eradicate what? 1 to 5. No be so. No be so. So I must get annuity factor for what? 5 years at 10% from 1 to 5, right? Which becomes 1 minus what? 1.1 raised to the power minus what? Minus 5 all over 0.1. Okay, so I need 5 years annuity. It becomes 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 5, all divided by 0.1. And that gives us what? 3.791. If I take this one out, it means I'm going to get annuity factor from year what? Year 6 to year 10 at that 10%. And that is this figure that I'm looking for. So 6.145 minus 3.791. Now I'm going to get 2.354. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10, year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It ends at year 10. It means it's a 5-year annuity, mebwa. But when I discount all of this, it's going to drop me in year 5. It's going to drop me in year 5. Then I discount again to bring it to year 0, which is a long process. This one is shorter. It means that I'm going to find 5-year annuity, which gives me 3.791. Then I multiply by discount factor from year 5, and year 5 discount factor will be 0.621. If I multiply this, check if you get 2.354. 3.791 by 0.621. 2.354. The same thing, but this one, you have to think. So this one is shorter instead of doing this. There are so many ways. I mean, that's why I always show you the simple one.
Sir,
Yes, boss.
yes, I understand, but I've read the question, but I didn't see. I saw maybe the next 10 years, but my mind was telling me maybe I'll use the cash flow, the various cash flow, maybe 1 to 5 years for the maybe 1 to 5 years, the cash flow before 80,000 and 6 to 10 years is 80,000. But the 6 to 10 years, no, I don't know where in the question it was asking.
No, this
Oh,
is it. They've showed you 6 to 10.
yes.
This is what this means. You can go this way. It's not compulsory. Say you listen to what I'm saying. If it's rather unfortunate that this is 10 years, but you can still waste your time. 3 hours. Meaning this is what another student will go and do. I'm coming. Let me show you. Shadio, this is what it is. So you are literally saying that year 1, okay, year cash flow, discount factor at, let's say if it was 10%, right? PV, you are literally saying that year 1, 480, year 2, 480, year 3, 480, year 4, 480, year 5, 480, okay? Year 6, 680, year 7, 680, year 8, 680, year 9, 680, and year 10, 680. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is what they are saying. So, 1, here is an annuity for how many years?
5. 1 to 5.
Here is an annuity for how many years?
4 years.
5 years
6 to
as
5.
well. But this one is from year 6 to year 10. While this is from year 1 to year 5. So this one is straightforward. 5-year annuity, straight. You get?
Yeah.
Okay. But this one, all these years didn't have anything. It was empty. It just started from 6 to 10. So since all here is empty, you need to find a way to get annuity for year 6 to year 10. Do you get it? Actually, when you find the present value of all annuities, it drops you to 1 year earlier. What did I say? If you discount annuities, it brings you to 1 year what?
Earlier.
Earlier. So it means if I discount as an annuity that begins from year 6, it will drop me in what? Year 5. Do you get it? As a single cash flow. Then I discount to year 0, which I don't want you to use this approach. That's why I said since the whole period is 10 years, just find 10 years and take out the 1 to 5 so that you are left with 6 to 10. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm trying to say? How else did you want to do it?
Oh, sir, that's what you've done. But it's the same.
Doing this for 10 years, you are going to calculate discount factor year 1, year 2, year up to 10. Why?
Yeah.
And it's
It
not
will
just one
take.
investment, though. See,
It will
1 to 10, different cash flows. 1 to 10, it's 1 to 5, 6 to 10, different cash flow again. It's about 3. 1, 2, and the third one, they mentioned it. See, I'll show you. Shade. They said for the strategic investment, MPV value of option 1, MPV value of option 2, and the net present value for the worst case outcome for option 1. That means you do 3 different cash flows. It will be say 3 times. Chairman, it will take you over 2 hours for just 10 marks. Let me say, I'm here for you. There won't tell me. I can go over 100 times for you to get it. Because you need the technique. Right? Instead of swallowing it and just saying, oh, I did wait there. Let me just take it how I know it. No. It is not easy. That is why no be sorry or your accountant. Please, you have to get that mindset. If it was easy, then anybody from the street at all will get up and become a chartered accountant. Do you understand? It is perseverance, the resilience. Say, I will push through. But some people, you teach something, they don't get it on the first attempt. Now they log off the class. Why? No, you don't know. That's why you are here. I'm here to teach you. So you need to discipline yourself and listen. Even if it doesn't go on the first attempt, watch the video. Ask questions.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You get me?
Please. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please, this one, we'll plead with you during the revision week. We should revisit this part.
No, I told you this thing. If I teach you today, I'm not teaching you again. But it is coming. So you have to pay attention and get it once. Because wait, I will not teach you again. I told you.
Then you have to solve more questions, sir.
Me, I don't mind. Me, I'm there for you. It depends on you. I can solve 100 questions if you want.
Diminishing return asserting.
There's nothing like diminishing returns. So diminishing returns. Why do you say diminishing returns? There's nowhere. Diminishing returns is only in the economic textbook. Diminishing returns doesn't. I'm tired. It's not diminishing returns. You are tired. Please.
Right from office to class.
You guys are doing very well.
So then, as you've done it, this is Uncle Pete. Now you've done the formula and those things. We need a practical example. So if you can solve 1 or 2 examples, so that you know how to
solving. Example, if I have an initial, let's say an investment, right, which will bring cash flows. Let's say I have initial investment. I have initial investment of what? Let's say 500,000, right? But I will receive 200,000, okay, starting from year 7 to year 12. Do you understand? That means these cash flows that I'm receiving, do they begin from year 1? Pay attention. Everybody pay attention. My invested 500,000. But many 200,000 from year 7 to year 12. The cash flows now me receiving, does it begin from year 1?
No.
Which does it begin from?
No. From the year 7, the 7 to 12.
Right? That means on a normal scale, it is a 12-year period, Meboa.
You are right, sir.
But then I only need 7 to 12. No be so?
So no.
So if I need 7 to 12, that means what side must not be there? That means from 1 to 6 must be cancelled. No be so?
Maybe so, no.
So just find the annuity for the whole 1 to 12. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Find annuity from year 1 through to year 12. Then deduct annuity from what? Year 1 to what? Year 6 from it. Then you end up with annuity from what? Year 7 to year 12. That is it. Makes sense now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Period Nina say 7 to 12. It say 1 to 12 na a full period. But only 7 to 12 pe. There was how far the eba before 7. Nothing in nothing. So that you're only left with what? The 7 to 12. Let's see. If I use discount factor of 15%. So find annuity for me. Let's try. I'll teach you 2 methods. So annuity factor for 12 years at 15%. You've been saying Do it for me. Now you know how to calculate annuity. What do we get? 1 minus 1.15 raised to the power minus 12 all over what? 0.15. Mebwa. What do we get? Then we subtract what? 6-year annuity. 1 minus what? 1.15 raised to the power of minus 6 all over 0.15. No be so. No be so. So what's the 12-year annuity? What do we get? Please, we all learned how to calculate annuities. I did
Five,
one person. So
5.421.
please your calculation. No, in content. 5.421.
421.
Then this one, 6-year annuity.
Yeah, come on.
3.784.
3.784, right? What do we get then? So 5.421 minus 3.784. We end up with what? 1.637, right?
7. Yes.
We can use to multiply our cash flows now. So in that case, it means that if I do year cash flow discount factor at what?
15%.
And then my PV, the year 0, my cash flow was what? 500,000, right? The discount factor will still be 1, no be so, which is still 500.
Yeah.
But then from year 1 through to year what? From year 7 through to year 12, right? I'm getting 200,000, but the discount factor is only 1.637. And that's 200,000 by 1.637. That's only 327,400, right?
400. Yeah.
So me say invest the 500,000, never 327. Is it a good or is a bad investment?
A bad investment.
A bad investment because the outflow is more than the inflow, right?
Yes.
So that is it. Is this thing difficult?
It is coming home.
It's because mostly when we start the class, it looks alien. Why am I doing so? Me trying to for crana still I doing the say anything. It's
It's
like
okay.
where she will be for the first time. You don't know the person to why you're on holiday. You need to come home. Go home. Go home.
Go home.
If we discount cash flows, it drops us to 1 year what? If we discount annuities, it drops us what?
1 year earlier.
1 year earlier. Inti way no Patrick say from year 7 to year 12 no. Utie. This is another approach. I don't know whether this one will be easier for you. Be an dream. If I discount all these cash flows that are from year 7 to year 12, it will drop us in what? Year
6.
Year 6, right? And because we are going to present value year 0, we must use year 6 discount factor to drop us in year 0. So it means that here the annuity factor for 7 to 12 how many years? 8, 9,
5 years.
11. How many years?
5 years.
5 years. So do 5-year annuity discount factor. How many saying? 5-year annuity discount factor. How many saying? Do 5-year annuity quickly, 15%. So 1 minus 1.15 raised to the power minus 5 all over 0.15. You mean saying?
5.847.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
3.352.
You're saying
3.352.
Okay. Then this one has dropped us where? It has dropped us in year what?
6.
Year 6. Now do year 6 discount factor. You're saying that's 1.15 raised to the power negative 6. This one I didn't say annuity. All the cash flows are now in present value, but at year 6. The year 6 discount factor is saying
0.432.
0.432. No be so. Good. Now that means that the annuity factor in year 0 will give us what? This 0.432 multiplied by 3.352. multiply and let's see, what do we get?
1.448.
1.448. No, that means something wasn't done right, because this one that you did here, you got 1.637. You should get exactly 1.637. That means you haven't done something right somewhere. Or whether this one you didn't calculate it well, because it's supposed to be. 7 to 12.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should be 6 years.
No.
6 years, not 5 years. This should be 6 years annuity. So this one, do it again and let's see. 6-year annuity.
$3.784.
So I have
784.
3.784. Why is this one? This not falling on that. The piece
1.635.
3.784. So 3.784 multiplied by this 0.432. What do we get?
1.635.
1.635.
And check the first one we did. 1.637. Is it not closer?
It is.
Yeah. So another option is, if you are doing year 6 to year 10, how many years is that? 5-year annuity, right? If you discount, because it starts from year 6, it will drop us where?
Yeah, 5.
5. Then you use year 5 discount factor, not annuity. Discount factor, you multiply by it gives you the annuity factor.
Why do you use 6 then?
Is that? Why did I use 6 here?
Yes.
Question again. No, because 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is 6 periods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is a 6-year annuity. Do you get it? Do you get it now?
Yes. Yes, I do, but I was thinking of the -1 + 1 thing.
No, this one we are not starting from year 0. This one is not in advance. In advance, when year -1 fifth. This one we are not doing annuity in advance. This one is cash flow from if year 7 to 12, 6 years.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Last one, then you go. Jose.
First method now, where you
So an investment will generate, I get it, cash flows of 20,000. I get it from year 4 to year 10, and 50,000 from year 10 to year 15. Now let's try this one. Discount factor at 10%. Find the PV of the cash flows. Can we try? Can we try? Can we try this one?
Yes.
Okay, so with this one, what are we seeing? Okay, and then another cash flow from year 0. I like this one. From year 0 to year 5. Okay, this one to another one, year 0 to year 5. 30,000. Okay, so the one that comes from year 0 to year 5, it means it's an annuity in what?
In advance.
In advance, thank you. So that one, we need to do how many years annuity? Though it's 6 years, we need to do only 5-year annuity, right? Then we come and add 1 to it. No be so?
5 minus 1.
No be so? So year 5, no, it's not year 5 minus 1, it's 0 to 5. Meaning it should have been 6 years. Because
Okay.
it's from 0.
6 minus 1.
Yeah, so it's 5. So we need 5-year annuity. You get it? So it means that this one, the annuity factor, we need annuity factor for what? 5 years, not so? At 10%. Which gives us what? 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 5 all over what? 0.1. And that gives us what? 3.791. Not so? But when I get this, I'm now going to add 1 to it. And that gives me 4.791. So there's the first one, the cash flow of 30,000. The annuity factor. Okay. So cash flow 1, I've done it. Let's go to cash flow 2. From year 4 to year 10, how many years? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No be so?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have annuity factor at what? For 7 years at 10%. No be so? Okay, but when I discount this, it will drop me where? In year. When I discount them, it will drop me in year what? They start from year 4. So when I discount it will drop me in year what?
10.
No. See.
When you discount,
that's from year 4. So when I discount it will drop me where? Year 3. I said when you discount it brings you to 1 year earlier before it started.
Okay.
That's why all cash flows that start from year 1, you discount it, sends you to present value straight. But annuities, they drop you 1 year earlier. In a way means that I have what? 7-year annuity. So I'm going to do 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 7 all over 0.1. No be so. But then because it drops me 1 year earlier to year 6, I'll just multiply by year 6 discount factor. That's all. 1.1 raised to the power what? Why is this thing messing up? 1.1 raised to the power negative 6. And no. That's what you've done now. That'll give you the discount factor straight. That means you are literally going to get from year 4 to year 10. Okay? So it drops us in year 3. So it was a 7-year annuity, right? And that gave us what? 7-year annuity, and they're saying 1 minus 1.1.
4.868.
4.868. 1.1 minus 3. That gives us 0.751. So this one, the annuity factor simply gives us 4.868 by 0.751. Even at 3.656. That becomes the annuity factor. Okay. Alternatively, which was the first one we said, if it is 4 to 10, it means that we need to get 10 years, then we take out what? 1 to 3 out. No be so. No be so. That's not what we learned. The annuity for 7 to 10, I said 7 to 10, 4 to 10 would mean that we'll get annuity from where? We get annuity from where? No, you are telling me. You are supposed to tell me. Annuity from 4 to 10. If we want it, we have to get annuity from what?
3.
1 to 10. Then we subtract what? Annuity from what? 1 to 3 from
1 to 3.
so that we come and get 4 to 10 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Until you take 1, 2, 3, we are left with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember? No be so. No be so.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that one. So 10-year annuity, saying that's 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 10 all over what? 0.1. No be so. Minus, we need 1 minus what? 1.1 raised to the power minus 3 all over 0.1. That is it. Anyway, and let's try and see if we get the same thing. So 10-year annuity 1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 10 divided by 0.1.
Just 0.145.
1 minus 1.1 raised to the power minus 3 divided by 0.1. 2.487, right? No be so. $2.487. So 6.145 minus 2.487. 3.58.
358.
Is it close?
Yeah. 65665.
So which method do you like?
The second one.
The
Your
second method.
The second one is simple.
okay. That's why I taught you the second one only first. But if you like that one, then the third one was that the cash flow begins from where? They say 50,000 from year 10 to year 50. Mebwa. So we need annuity factor from what? Year 10 to year 15. Year 10 to year 15 means we have to take annuity factor from what? Year 1 to what? Year 15.
Year
So
15.
subtract what?
The
Then
Subtract from what?
Year 1 to 9.
Then we subtract from year 1 to 9. Thank you. You are now getting it because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So we want from here to here. That means we must eradicate this one. Anamewa. Do you get it?
yes, sir.
Out of the
Yes, sir.
total, we have to take this one out so that we are only left with this one. So that's what we are doing. So you take the whole 1 to 15 and subtract 1 to 9 from it so that you're only left with 10 to 15. I hope now it's clearer than when we started earlier. Did you get it?
We will see.
Okay. This is here, no confusion, right? So in that case, we need 15-year annuity at 10%. Everybody saying 1 minus, now the annuity, the Matias here, 1 minus this over
7.661. 7.606.
okay, I'm coming. Which gives us what? This one gives us 1.1.15 raised to the power what? 9, right? All over 0.
Yeah.
Okay. See, what's the way we're saying?
Now is 7.030.
This one, 7 point.
Oh,
No, I don't want all. I want each individual so people know we are subtracting. This one will give us
7.606.
606. Then this one. No, I said give me individual way anyway, so you have to give me the individual, not the final one. I don't want the final one. I want to know the subtraction. What minus what? Give us the final figure. What minus what gave us the final figure?
The 9 one is 4.771.
Prof, the rate, has it changed?
No, it hasn't changed.
Okay.
Prof, the first one is 5.847.
5.847. 15.
For
Yes,
you write
it's
the 9 one.
This time.
The 9, I got 4.772.
And this one you had what?
4.772.
So if we subtract it, what do we get? We should get 1.075. Is that what you had? Is that what you had? Is that what you had? Oh, there's subtraction. No. Subtraction there, I think you have to do
1.075.
is that what you had? Everybody is quiet.
1.076.
No, I had 5.3. So 0.75. It doesn't really matter. It's estimate. So now, because
Okay.
we know the cash flows, we know the discount factors, it's straightforward. We can easily get the PV of the cash flows. So we can say, cash flow discount factor at what? At 10% and then PV. No be so. So from year 1 through to year what? Year 0 to year 5, right? Meboa, is it year 0 to year 5? What was the
Yeah,
what was the cash flow?
I didn't write.
Cash flows.
30,000, right?
20,000.
30,000.
Okay. So year 0 to year 5 was 30,000, right? And the discount factor we calculated was what?
4.791.
91.
4.791. Yes. So you just come and put 4.791 here. Then from year what? Year 4
Yeah,
to
4 to 10.
year 4 to year 10. We also receive cash flow for 20,000. No be so. Discount factor
Yeah.
was 656 and
3656.
3 point.
656.
656.
Then we came to get what? Year what?
Year 10 to
Yeah, 10 to 15.
15.
15, right?
Yeah,
Which was also what? 50,000 also.
50,000.
That was 1.075. Do you get it? In the way you see how simpler it has become. But another student will do a table 0 to 5 and will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A separate table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 15, a separate table. And start only that period and put all the discount factor. Why? No, they are not here simple. You see how simple it is.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sir, please.
Mm-hmm.
For the year 10 to 15, please the rate change to 15.
So 15.
Okay.
The rate, was it 10 or it was 15?
It was 10, but
It was 10.
So you should have told me. Imagine now I say 15. Now you see it's 10, not 15. I beg you.
Okay.
It's 10.
Thank you.
So please change it and give me the figures. It's 10.
Okay.
So for the 15, it's
15 is saying 7.
7.606.
606. Then the 9.
5.75. Let me finish right.
1 minus 1.1. Negative 9 divided by 0.1.
5.759.
6.
759.
You subtract what? 1.84.
1.847.
1.847, yes. So this one 1.847, right? Okay, 1.847. So now the cash flows, you've now gotten it, right? You see how that that question now I see for the buy. You see, it's not difficult. 20 marks, just like that. You see?
So what paper actually every Pasco be able.
No, me Pasco Nyamre. Se Wushia Yanka Pasco Nyadin. It's not even when it's Pasco. When you know this thing, me like investment appraisal, any student who, if we still wait, any student who gets investment appraisal,
Yeah, Maggie.
Oti 1 mark, me man all wrong.
Yeah,
Investment appraisal. Me marking out Oti 1 mark, me man all wrong go.
but
Because this is their basic.
oh, but me for person I'm in lucky at the end.
Investment appraisal, me na me mark out Oti back one, I'll mark you all wrong go.
Oh, say why?
Who
couldn't know?
Simple that you have to know. Every ICA student must master investment appraisal. If you don't know it, me, I'll mark you down. It's a technique you need. It's like ratios. A student who doesn't answer ratio well, why should I even let you pass? You have to go back again and go and learn. See, that's how we mark. Oh. There are some topics as the whole paper, we can score you down because it doesn't make sense. So you will be doing ICA and you don't know how to do ratios. How? Or your double entry is poor. How? No, not be joke. You see, people have taken the CA thing like I have to pass the exam and go. No. Adebu, and no nema we account. The other way, if you don't know it and you're sitting in my paper, I mean, I'll mark you wrong. Go. That's how the thing is. I say what now na McKinsey 7S model laba na pest laba. Now when to me explaining ye. You will come
Well,
again.
I am only teaching centers living can and you have me when me who cried.
Ah, Obia on tuition center, then on the coca day.
I'm here for room.
Obia chena de. Obia saw a master. I don't know coca master to master, catch a master see. I don't know.
Oh, but Niambe Vekani no cre.
Follow who no road. Follow who no road.
Was it
Around follow no road.
was the first time Mashawe?
But every time I teach you, anytime I teach you something new, once I show you in the past questions, Saba, and I'm a wa. Because most people they don't have control over these things.
I'm chairman answers in Bansa. Now, Uncle, and I'm a to be.
Most people do not have control over these things. And you see, initially it looks confusing, but if you cool down, it starts making sense. So what I say? The way they met a party, I'll wait for Judgment Day to come. But ocean ye pa, at you mean that they will 1, 2, 3 times. I count yeah. Because in way no one tears your investment appraisal only lease or buy. About beer you skip. About beer you skip. And then sometimes you see investment appraisal never last time. It was 20 marks. 20 marks. Why should we no the bar last night? Now you no money market hedge. No, was it difficult?
No.
But it was 20. You see you. Into finance that Mujan and say, you know, the financing case study is basic. It's like class 1 finance. I did be anywhere heading. Intina me person multi basics na no. Multi asemamia. You know me, I know that the theory now, Uncle P, the real move na miniaje. You guys will be fine. But Hano, at least, mon sharpen kakra. So what I say, LIBOR, see, I didn't say LIBOR or Monsano. Yet 2 LIBOR, the be LIBOR no. But defe anyhow. I like it. You understand? But I want you guys to practice. Don't worry. Me maka say mobile pass and mobile pass it. No matter what it takes, I will make sure you pass. But please practice. Practice. That's why I always give you these statements. Say the two si uso. Ye the two esi uso say pass ya. You will pass. Anameboa. So just take it like that. If they hold your family at ransom, say if you pass this paper, they'll leave your family. I swear everybody will pass. Is that there's no external force pushing you. That's why you are relaxed. But people's way is nothing. It's no big deal. You can make it. Just trust. We'll start a course. But one can also there for shame. I'm here for you all the time. And I'll make sure you make it. But please, push your weight small. And just a problem I'm passing to no relax. No. Push your weight kakra. So what I say. Sometimes try and feel uncomfortable small. It tells you that the thing is not just if it is easy and go be sorry trade case study. Obia sorry pass it. Case study position magum. It's a bit better. Those times the pass rate was just 2%. It means that of any 100 people that sit case study, only 2 pass. Now the pass rate is around 30-something%. It's good. Can you imagine before case study? 400 be at now, only 2 penny pass. 2 out of 100. Case study will be controlling 4%. Lady be 2%. Why? What do you want? It's the answers you give. The examiner says the answers you give are inadequate. It's a big issue. Inadequate. They just quote theory for you and they go. Now models, this will be a theory. No one no jao. Obia need the pestle, 5 forces, diamond, nankae, nkaine. Corporate governance on and saying Kofun will say, OECD principles, no, is a weakness. Until now, they are sharpening small. So the pass rate is coming up small. Oh, this thing you can pass. Oh, you just listen to me and really practice. Man, for winning practice, solve it. Try see a footnote, copy some, use it, dab your own. Oh, mobile fine. See this die two bone paper, and you see the smile that will come on your face. One can say, oh, true. This is paper. Charlie. I'll share investment. I did always say our class. So don't shout. There's funny thing. You understand? Oh, why you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, any question? I believe now we are okay with annuities and perpetuities.
What is?
Oh yes, you need to practice. You need to practice. Oh, one practice here. Better accounts, Anu.
Prof,
Yes, please.
please, I have a little concern.
Yes, what is it?
Please, see, some of us are writing more than 2 papers.
Mhm.
So when the videos delay like that, then the other ones too are piling up for us. So please, we beg, in fact, I beg.
Okay, I hear you. Today I will
Thank
send
you.
the actual video for the Saturday. Now, because of the rains, no, your lights, no, it was messing up. So I was struggling, sir. Some of your videos can convert it. I have to go and look for it in the Zoom folder because of the lights out. And sometimes the videos, Charlie, the whole week I have more than classes. The whole week I don't have an off day. Every day I have class. More than 14 classes. Shit. I hardly rest. Oh. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Today both will come. Just after this class, I'll upload both. But I beg you, please learn.
Thank you.
Learn. I beg. Learn. Learn. Because I've prayed for you, I've fasted for you, I've sowed seed for you. I can say, obey effort kakre bi keke na nyami atene ne nsa. And no pen na nyami hwehwe o. Because my year de de chi nyina ma wo. Yes, se fata nyina ma ye wo nyami ani ma wo. Sisi aka se wa wo do effort kakre bi pe ebe shame eno pe. I no pay. That's all I need. If you're able to do that, all of you will go through, hands down, no shaking, back movement. You get me. Once you become my student, you become my prayer topic. I pray to God, say, in all aspects of your life so that you can focus on your studies. It is kasem kra nyanya mimbie kwang. Oba yare kra nyamin sane yare. Dia obedi empower no da. You understand? Mekan obi apo anka amen.
Amen. Make amen.
Prof, you can't menos name.
Mate. Intino, please. It has been done for you, but me pamocho. Put in the effort. You see, when you were young, that effort you used to learn. Now books by 1,000, what spread the one parcel. It's as if you are start learning like that. That's all I need. And video and send it to me. I'll be happy.
Hey.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, once I say you'll be fine, you'll be fine. People say, hey, prof, the everyday it's easy, you'll be fine.
You, bro.
Every day it's easy, you'll be fine. Every day it's easy, you'll be fine. Oh, I deal with the it's easy. Is it not easy? Is it not easy?
Easy.
Easy Sunday when I taught foreign subsidiary for the corporate reporting people. Which atmosphere now? Then I don't know why. Foreign subsidiary, they be uncle as you miss a head into a team say head. Don't worry, I'll do it again. As you said, I think Maeve, was it Maeve? Maeve now said the tuition centers in Casano.
Yes, Prof.
What do you want me to tell them?
Please tell them that the financial aspect, they should really teach what ICA has been examining. Because from my experience, Prof, I've been like 2 teaching centers. The most they do is to teach if anything, investment approach. This one crop, it ends at a discount. Then we are finished. Then we do financing, kakrebi. then that's all. All these things, the libel and all these things, it is here I'm seeing it.
Maybe say I want to ask. So I want to ask maybe a question.
Prof asked me a question and I've
Can
answered
you
him.
calm down a bit? I want
Because
to...
maybe I'm asking you, do you give something that you don't have?
Hello, Prof.
Yes, please.
Please, can you draw down a bit? I want to check something.
Okay, which one?
Calm down a bit.
Maybe.
Okay, like here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you.
Did you do something you don't have?
Maybe do you give something that you don't have? I wouldn't want to come back. You don't know what you know.
Timi Pamucho, I gave you some areas some time back, right? About the internal environment. Do you remember? Please,
Prof,
all the
Prof.
videos on your Telegram. I gave you the whole syllabus videos. Mema mun train, Emma min trans and wakoshe. Do you get it? That's why I uploaded the whole syllabus for you. So you be learning in advance. Like this internal appraisal where I'm say, but I don't know whether it will be value chain or SWOT or just go down. Just get it. Do you get it? Before me, my thing is, if you really pay attention to my class, tricks now, ebemawa passing. I'm telling you guys today, me yawa class. The ebano me yawa class. Utie. Intervention ne last minute no make kakekyo. But the actual thing is what I do in the class. So if you take the class serious, you don't even join my intervention. You should make it clearer than those who join intervention. But obia the night drink see last minute. So meanwhile, the things that are in the class, no, was all funny serious. There's a particular topic here, Drew Honometome. I stressed and stressed and stressed. This diet, that is the focus of the whole paper. We'll show videos now.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Topic there.
So.
But for your home in chambers.
Martin, what's up?
Compiling
I say compile. What do you want to compile? Omi ko compile it now. Hey. Pamucho, please, this is the time. Pamucho, this is the time. I beg you. Right? You'll be fine.
Prof,
But
please, which your question is showing on your screen?
Hey,
Prof.
Let me close it there. Let me close it. You are drawing attention. Oh.
Prof, yes. Your screenshot to
Prof,
play.
I want to know the year, the question that you are showing on your screen. Which year is it?
April 2022. Okay, so we are done.
All right, okay, thank you.
May the Lord be with you. Any final remarks, contributions? Mamu group studies na ekoso there. I'm not hearing anything. No. Hey. Hey. Maven Listowell, you were supposed to be giving me updates. Hey, even the mock that I gave you guys. Hey,
Prof, the mock, when we submitted the one in the as a group, you said you were going to give us a different one on the 1 and 3.
When the strategy me. You guys knew say you'll be out there. You just did it in a group for me. No problem.
No, you see, Prof, it was the time because we were doing it. We are just putting down the point. Then after the discussion, everybody will go and expatiate on it. But then, because of the time, we couldn't do it.
Mate. No problem. Anyway, it has been good. Case study, it has been good. So in our next session, you know when our next session is? When we meet, we are going to do risk management. Risk management into detail, right? Then I'll do a revision of LIBOR again and a revision of Forex again for you, right? I know those things, they pop up often. And I'm on pay and find investment appraiser on it, so foreign investment appraiser.
Hey, Prof, you're penny before now, cry.
Hey, but
Prof,
video in
Prof, the investment appraiser, we are not done. So it's left to there.
No. This one was time value of money. You do investment appraisal here.
Oh yeah, time value of money. So yeah, and you and you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Prof, so we know in advance. One train at the end now.
At the end, yeah. Delayed annuity. Annuity at the all cash flows occur at the end of the year. So the normal one is at the end of the year. This one too is at the end of the year delayed. Then we have the advance. We start from year 0. And this question now, do you remember? The one that begins from year 1, the one that begins from year 4 to year 10, year 5 to year 15, and then year 0 to year 5. So it's all that it covers. Perpetuity.
Okay.
Perpetuity is very easy. It's forever, right?
Perpetuity.
Is that?
Growing perpetuity.
You want perpetuity?
Growing.
So perpetuity. The present value of perpetuity is 1 over the rate. That's all. So if I tell you that you are getting cash flow for the next cash flow of 20,000 forever, just take the 20,000 divide, if it's 10%, 20,000 divided by 0.1. That's all. That's how we get the present value of perpetuity.
Okay.
If it's perpetuity in advance, you just do the 1 over the 10%, you get 0.1. Then you add 1 to it. Because in advance, because it's forever, anytime you just add 1 to it. But that means it began from year 0. So you do 1 over 0.1, you come and get the perpetuity factor. Then you add 1 to it. If it is like this, that means it's from year 1 to forever, right? And they said it's 6 years, you get the cash flow from year 6 to forever. Just that means from year 1 to year 5, we don't need it. So you find the perpetuity factor for 1 to forever and deduct annuity factor from year 1 to year 5 from it. It's the same thing that you're doing here.
So, Prof, that's a growing perpetuity. Eh?
No, nobody will ask you growing perpetuity from here. Growing perpetuity is what you did in the cost of capital. Nobody, I see one case study in Nankasana, and you might be perpetuity with growth means that when you want to get your PV, you are literally getting what? Your R or the rate. Are you getting it? R minus G, this kind of thing, right? Where you discount to present value, those things. Nobody will ask you this. Or 1 plus R over R minus G. This one, nobody will ask you. We growth.
Growth rate, I don't know.
No. This one, we don't use it here. We use it in financial management. And at the lower level financial management, unless maybe you are doing valuation. So then more, so many things they can ask you. Why would they go that far? They won't ask you. We call them terminal values. Terminal values are not in your syllabus. You guys, you are fine. No? You guys, you are You guys, you are fine. All right. Any question before I close? Any contribution? Any question? What do you need? Anything? That means Obia, you're okay.
Just continue to support us in prayer.
Oh, prayer need the no one me did out. Yeah, I don't have any friends. So minya pon enyam pai boy addition. So no pen down. So you guys, you are my prayer topic already. Pai bonny de mi go so. But there was some the effort in the Why? How much?
That's it, Prof.
Yep. My joy is that anybody who meets me becomes a better version of themselves. And
Amen.
that impact is forever, okay? Everybody who meets me, his life never becomes the same. Not only in terms of academics. Good things start coming your way. Promotion. One guy joined my class and he was working with one fertilizer company, not Pake Fertilizer. He's a chartered accountant from SEMA, Nobeji ICA way. So he had to write some papers. You see, the old SEMA system is different from the new one. Okay. So they made him write some papers. So he came to charter, not Opake Fertilizer. And he told me, he said, Charlie, no me mo ding. Opese nyame bie kwan. And I'm so once I went women there, nyame be bie kwan. Onfan ka bebi ansionka. I have a covenant with God. If you meet me, your life never becomes the same. He kept saying it. He kept saying it. If I meet this guy, if he says my life will never be the same, God, show it to me and let me believe. When your interview, he went and then he felt like, oh, company no more family. Next 2 days, they called him that when does he want to start work? He was shocked with his performance. Now he's in Spain. He goes to Spain and comes to Ghana. 2 companies are fighting over him now because of his expertise in management accounting. He says, hey, chairman, the okay no crow. Me say, yes, sir. It's just by the grace of me, but it's because of how I have maintained that relationship with God. That if you meet me, your life should never be the same. Not only in academics, but everywhere in your life. Your children cry, if they are not bright, they'll become bright. Because
Amen.
of that
Amen.
God has here. This is my ministry. Yes. So me, I don't just teach you. You become part of the pack. Okay, and I'm the alpha. So if you touch my anointed, God will touch you. Yes.
Amen.
So please have the confidence that you make it. Sometimes I think most of your problems is fear. A lot of my problem is a lot of people have put too much fear in the students. Hey, case study den kofu failure. Utini meeting nyepe. Hey, corporate reporting the yedin yo. Why na say yedin? Inti ama ye tutors ne kra ye simplify ye trekra na student no because when it trim say yedin no. Still anything. Do you get it? If you don't eradicate that fear, everything I teach will still look difficult. Because I tell you, anybody who is very sharp, or by my class, will say, hey, where have you been? Because I simplify things to the lowest level, class 5 level. You get it? But you need to push your weight small. I beg you. You yourself, you know. Someone Kazamuni. I always simplify things for you. And I can always go back 1,000 times for you to understand. So if you feel it hurts me, because I take my time for every one of you. And I'm a boy. Student Ben will be some question. I mean, another. Answer me.
So yeah.
I got time for each and every one of you. Even when I'm sleeping and somebody calls, I still pick and respond. And I'm a boy. I always respond to everybody. So if you fail, it hurts me. Because I give time to each and every one of my students. But some people, they choose not to always ask questions and they carry their burdens till the time they write the paper. I don't like it that way. Like those times, if 100 people sit, 100 people pass, yes. It tells that the grace of God is working. Please don't disappoint God. What did I say?
Don't disappoint God.
God is a jealous God. I say what promising ya miss obe pass case study from day one. Now wakwa faili. Next time office obe bow. Wow. He has too many children. And if you have told him that God help me pass, I'll put in the rest. We all made a covenant with him at the start of the paper. Okay. When you joined the very first meeting, you told me that you put your hand on your chest and your head and you said, God, this is my mark. I will do the possible for you to do the impossible. Do you remember? Yes, you have a contract. And what is a contract? Legally enforceable rights, an agreement with a legally enforceable rights and obligations. So God's part is to do the impossible for you. You are to do the possible. So if you fail, I'm not sure God will help you again. Don't take contracts with God as a joke. Oh. It's very serious. So I beg you, do your part. Oh, that cry. Oh, sorry. Hey, I have to learn. Oh, I have a contract with God. Yes.
That's the thing.
I'm telling you, these things, if you take them serious, you always see results. Oh. You will always see results. God is alive. He is. When you call on him, he hears you. But because you don't see him, no, you feel like Nyame, it's just a concept. God is not a concept. He is. You know, say, before I am. Before everything, he was. Not he was, he is. He is eternal. Me say, prisim beba, yebe kind, mobe ko, mobe hu, mobe tro, mobe pie, mobe sre, mobe pa.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
It shall come to pass. On that day, 1,000 shall fall on your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but they will not come near you. You who only observe with your eye and see the punishment of the wicked. He will lay a table before you that day. I tell you for the fact.
Amen.
Why that? But please put in the effort.
Effort.
Shame people and let them know that where God is, there's always victory. Every day in God is every day in victory.
Victory.
Thank you.
So, me start here then, Kechri.
Start in the year. You are never too late. Minimobia on track case study that. Listen to some of the miracles. On track case study that or register for papers no just or share how the questions come so that he prepares for the next diet. Into your say, this Mayor night rush be last minute, be that 50 CDs night rush. That diet I did it free. And he came to join. I say, boss, case study me intro that. But I have an idea. I did strategic management sometime back in the university before my master's. But I have an idea about what pestle is and those things. I am going to dictate some areas in the ICA textbook. Those areas me can. Do you have the textbook or see me nibi? Madam could be or yebi or what tema? I'm driving there this evening to go and learn with him. I said no problem. If you really think it was, say, oh boss, the way I do one dance any day, I know I will pass. Me call class that case study me be a mudao, but say reading there, umami areas now. That day I was dictating in class. I was dictating. Go and look at this page of the ICA book. The day before the paper. That was 2 nights ago, right? Yeah, 2 nights ago. The guy was able to clock 78 on a case study that. Now, that for the crack confirm every day, be also train next night. He had 78. And people who are in my class or who have been singing this thing from day one, they couldn't get it. Imagine my pain. Imagine my pain. Oh. Yeah, that's the pain I feel. Oh. So from day one to the end of the class. No. Why don't they put in that effort like the strangers who come and attend other tuition centers? Now last minute, I think it's familiarity. A lot of my people are too familiar with me. Or what do you think? Or there could be
familiarity.
Because outsiders come, they go to classes elsewhere, they come, they still get your stuff now. Then they use and say, hey, prof, my class will baby bro, but last minute the other man meaning the me make it. You see, it's not fine. Let's get the awards. Let's prove the other people wrong, right? And I believe this time we will do it. Please put in the effort. The group discussions, mojai, media, I'll voice out. You know me, I'll tell you. Please learn, pass together as a family. It's nice.
Yes, sir.
A day for you. A day for you. God day, we'll be fine. As you disperse, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you. May everything you touch from today become gold. In Jesus' name, amen. Good night.
Amen. God bless you.